their major runner in this case in the ball game you're going to see him is number 34, Reed. He has about 350 yards rushing in these 3 contests, so he's averaging over 100 yards a game running the football down inside. Worley is their quarterback, left-handed guy, can throw it. He's been very precise in his warm-ups, as if you take a look at him and see what he can do. And again, the captains are meeting out in front for the coin toss as we get ready for this one. And Walt, I know you weren't here last week, but this was an exciting brand of football here in sprint football in the Midwest Sprint Football League.
You know, and when you look at what these young men are able to do here on the gridiron is a very exciting brand of football. You know, sometimes you watch TV and you get accustomed to the 330 pounders that kind of bog things down in the interior. Well, you don't have that, but you still have interior. You still have someone blocking. Everything's the same. It's just a faster brand of football. And boy, is it exciting.
And the other thing that you're going to really notice, it's almost across, and when talking to Coach Olson for Rose-Hulman, and he's talking about it, and when you look at it, it makes sense. It's weightlifters and wrestlers. The guys who have weightlifted or wrestled in high school are the guys that a lot of them are going to recruit. Those guys that hit that 180, 175, 170-pound range. And there's a lot of those players out that had not had a chance to go on to college and play sports, and they do now. They're tremendous athletes, but they're in a different manner, and this allows them the opportunity to do that. It's exciting football. The fans here at Rose-Hulman I did it again. I was going to do it one time at St. Mary the Woods. have done a great job in just embracing these guys in the school, and have really done a nice job.
And boy, does it boost enrollment. You look at adding this sport and you have this roster, and boy, it does something to your enrollment numbers.
And the whole sports program here at St. Mary the Woods has doubled the student enrollment.
That's right.
And there are over 640 students in the college now, where they were under 300 at one point about 7 or 8 years ago. It's doubled the enrollment. The diversity has totally changed. They have young people from all over the world, but you're talking Texas and Alabama and Florida and places where they didn't have a chance to play, and these guys are excited, and we're getting underway with this one. St. Mary the Woods is going to receive the opening kickoff, and we're ready to go here. Sprint football on Indiana Sports Network. Kick is off, a nice solid kick. They're going to put it back in the end zone. They'll bring it back out and start with this one 1st and 10. And when we say fast, it's much faster paced even between plays, and like what we're talking about. We won't take a lot of breaks in between them. We'll try to keep you here and make sure we catch all the action. Here comes St. Mary the Woods. The Pomeroys will have the ball 1st and 10, and the ball sitting at the 25, just like it would in any other ball game. They'll put the ball on the right hash. So, 1st and 10 for the Pomeroys. Ball sits at the 25-yard line. Jeremiah Toski, number 9, is the quarterback. Patrick Perea sitting beside him. 2-by-2 set. They'll get ready to go. Throw the quick hitch. He's got it caught over the right side. He'll gain 7.
You look at so many times, especially in today's brand of football, getting to the line quickly, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hand quickly. Tempo, tempo, tempo.
That's what they're doing right now. They'll hand it inside. Perea for the 1st down. He's across the line. It'll be 1st and 10 Pomeroys as they move the football very quickly. Ball rests at the 36.
Officials have to be quick as well. You got to be on your toes. Get that ball spotted. Move the chains quickly. Everything has to be fast.
In high school football, you're not going to get it spotted as quickly as these guys do. Sir. They've done a great job.
No, sir.
Fake to Toski. Outside, had a man open, just missed him with that little quick out as they're trying to keep Bellarmine on their heels, and they've done a nice job. Defense for Bellarmine, outside linebacker is Licht, Cup at defensive end, Miller plays at tackle, Jackson at tackle, Haywood as a defensive end, and Hendricks the outside linebacker. Corners Whiter, Murray is the inside linebacker, Hadaway is the safety, Ho plays inside linebacker, and Helms at the other corner. He'll roll out to the left. He's got a man open. He takes the hitch. First down, Pomeroy's.
You love to see being able to roll out, go throw across your body, absorb that pressure. He knew the pressure was coming from the backside and threw a strike.
Nice, easy job on a little smash route here on the short side, and we'll move the ball to the left hash. St. Mary the Woods, again, lining up against the 4-2-5 defense. They're going to fake it. He keeps the football. Toski over the right side. He had him at open. Another fake. He's got it down the sideline, and here he comes, Toski. He's knocked out of bounds about the 25-yard line. They'll list it at the 27. It'll be 1st and 10, Pomeroy's.
Couldn't see who that was on the far side slot area. They was able to spring the block, get one of those key blocks. Gotta have blocking downfield from your receivers on a play like that.
Nice read on the inside zone. Read that defensive end and was able to put it inside. Step back. Quick, goes for the fade. Down in the corner of the end zone. Oh, he almost had it. Went right off his hands, right in the goal line. It'll be 2nd and 10, Pomeroy's.
Kind of thrown a little bit unthrown, but that's one you have to adjust to. You know that practice, you saw that press coverage on the near side. Boy, you knew he was going to the end zone on that. I love a quarterback that sees that press coverage and says, I dare you to stay in it.
Nice move that time by Devron Johnson, trying to get his hands on the ball. He got him on there, just couldn't haul it in. 2nd and 10. Ball to 27. Toski takes the snap. Looking again, he's got the quick slant inside, and it went off his hands as well. Good coverage. Good coverage by number 27, that's Whiter.
Yeah, there's a great job to be able to stay with him. He went to the, went deep last time and went with the shallow slant this time across the middle. Be able to stay in there, get your hand in there, dislodge the ball, make this 3rd down.
Trying to do things, simple plays right now for him. He couldn't hit on both of those pass attempts. Trips here to the bottom of the screen.
Might get a run here to set up 4th down. No.
Quick, got him down the middle. And Johnson with the football inside the 15-yard line. It's a 1st down, Pomeroy's, and they're inside the red zone.
Who needs to think about the 4th down when you can get a 1st down over the middle of the field like that?
Well, they're looking at the press coverage. They think they have a mismatch with all their receivers, and they have had open guys. Just got to catch the football. Looking inside, they'll hand it off inside. That's why you're not going to really want to do that. Defensive line was very good on the inside and very stout. He probably lost a yard.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a great job trying to spin through that tackle, and Murray says, nah, I don't think so, buddy.
Loss of 2. Switching the formation and the personnel. Trying to get the play set. They use a number system, so when they shout it out, they look at the cards. Toski back to pass, goes for the fade. He's got him open. Oh, he dropped the football.
Got to bring that in. Oh, you got to bring that in.
Had an opportunity. That'll bring up 3rd down, make it 3rd and 12 now.
Boy, Toski's put the ball on the money a number of times, and you see the formation, you see what's available, and you see there's no safety over the top. I love the fact that the Pomeroy's are just trying to take the lid off a little bit, or even early.
And they've had opportunities to drop balls towards the end zone, and they're tough catches, but you expect them to bring them in at this point. Looking inside, good pass rush. They got the sack, and the ball's loose, and still held on to by St. Mary the Woods. They don't have the turnover on that one, but takes them almost out of, it does take them out of field goal range, at least it looks to be this one. It'll bring up 4th down and 20 this time as the ball rests just at the 24-yard line.
You got to love the pressure that Bellarmine dialed up there. Really brought the house and got home.
And it looks like 4th and 20 look for Johnson. And he's at the wide receiver spot to take that opportunity in the end zone. Looking. Toski's got him, but it's short. And that'll turn it over on downs, and out comes Bellarmine when we return for more on Indiana Sports Network.
When you're buying a car, getting a mortgage for your dream home, taking out a personal loan, or growing your small business, you know exactly what you need. At Crane Credit Union, our personal banking experience can help you get there. We are here to make your life easier so you can focus on what really matters. Visit cranecu.org to see how we can help you reach your goals. Crane Cares, Crane Credit Union, committed to investing in you and your community.
You are watching St. Mary of the Woods
Wildcat, and immediately they give the ball up, snap it to the running back, and takes the football up the middle for a gain of about 4 yards. Reed with that carry out of the Wildcat formation. They had a closed trips tight end on the bottom and 3 receivers at the top of the screen. They weren't able to get too much, but they did get 4 yards. Worley now at quarterback. Pull in, inside trap, they hammered it. That's a really nice play by the defensive tackles. He pinched inside and did a nice job in blowing it up. And for that, it's number 62 for St. Mary of the Woods comes up with a big play. Nick Crone from Martinsville, Indiana, the freshman, makes the play. And it's 3rd down.
The big 3rd down right here, Herb.
Stunt, they went to the outside. They guessed correctly, but he missed him. And he missed him twice. And it's a 1st down.
That's a big.
No, they had the stunt called perfectly as they moved the lineman outside, forced him to turn in, but the linebacker didn't make the play.
Yeah, that's a big play right there. You're looking at Bellarmine staying on the field, keeping that offense on the field, and able to keep this drive alive. And, boy, the Pomeroys was an opportunity, not able to capitalize there to get the offense back out.
You're also going to see St. Mary of the Woods rotating a lot of different players in. They don't stick with the top 11 all the time. 3-4 front. Pinched it in. Here comes motion jet sweep, and they've got him to the outside. He'll pick up about 3, and there's some hard hitting going on out there, folks.
There really is, and Gavin Fushi was able to try to get to the outside, and boy, I just wonder today if going east-west is going to be difficult against the speed of the Pomeroys.
Well, the one thing good for St. Mary of the Woods is they blew up that inside trap right away. And when you do that, coach has a hard time coming back to that play. And that is a bread and butter play for him. Here we go, an I formation, pistol to I. Offset to the right side is the fullback. Quarterback Worley steps up, calls a different plays, changes the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to 2 twin set. And Worley going to run the football. He's nailed right in the backfield. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be barely. 3rd and 9.
Yeah, barely got back to the line of scrimmage as the Pomeroy defense really standing stout.
Another substitute in for St. Mary of the Woods as they rotate in based on passing and running down situations. And it's 3rd down and 9. 3 receivers to the bottom of your screen, a single receiver up top. Man defense for the Pomeroys with 1 free safety.
Got to make the tackle when you have it available now. I love the Cowboy.
5-1 front. Here comes the pass. No, they're going to draw, and he got him swamped in there. It's a sack, and that'll force 4th down, and Bellarmine will have to punt the football.
Pressure got in the backfield that time and had nowhere in no time. I love the fact that so many times defending a lineman will rush past the quarterback. That time did not do that. Forces the punt.
And what we talked about earlier, again, St. Mary of the Woods, solid defense. That's what they've prided themselves on here in the past 2 years. Tough snap, almost got it, but they're going to have a roughing the kicker call. That's not a run-in either, as Austin Petrillo gets the punt and isn't able to return it very much. And with that, that'll move the football. And I'm going to say it's not a running. It's going to be a.
I agree.
It's going to be a roughing.
It's going to be a personal foul.
The officials meeting together to discuss what they're going to actually call.
Yeah, that can't be a 5-yarder right there.
It is the personal foul variety. It'll give them a first down.
It will. Yeah, and when you have to protect the players, and of course he didn't mean to do that, but when you run into a kicker's leg like right there when he's trying to deliver that kick, that's just a little bit too dangerous. You have to call that, protect the players. Unfortunate for the Pomeroys, so the defense going to have to come right back on the field. And
also unfortunate for them is that's a huge momentum switch in the ball game.
Yep.
You're just going to have to see what's going on. Worley has the play. He steps in the huddle. Bellarmine breaks the huddle. 3 receivers here to the bottom of the screen. An open trip set. Looks to throw the quick screen. They'll have it out there, and they've got him for a big loss. We'll see how far it goes. They're going to say it's a 5-yard loss. It'll be 2nd and 15.
I thought Tyler Smith did a good job hanging on to his block, but there were 2 or 3 other Pomeroys coming right behind to make the tackle. You're going to let him block 1.
Well, the initial charge is what really caused the problem because he did a nice job in making him stop. He couldn't move forward with his feet at all. And in comes the help. Offsides, they're going to give that one to the inside. They're going to keep it inside. Reed with the ball. He'll carry for just a 2-yard gain, but an offside penalty will negate that one. They'll go to 2nd and about 10 after they mark this one off.
If you're from Jonesboro, Tennessee, how do you not go to David Crockett High School? How about that, Herb?
And believe it or not, I have not been to that one. Because you always ask me, hey, where is that located?
It's still the first quarter. I'm letting you ease into the game.
2nd and 10. Ball at the 39-yard line. Worley, the quarterback. Set along his left side is Reed.
Ooh,
they're going to do it again, possibly again. They threw the swing pass out, and here comes Reed, the big fella down the sideline, and he's going to pick up yardage. And when I say big, everybody's 180 pounds, but he is a thick-made running back, and you can just see him. That is the reason he is the leading rusher for the conference, and he is a stout young man.
If you're going to get in front of him, try to make that tackle, you best go low. And just pray for the best sometimes, especially when you got a head full of steam like that.
He can play at multiple levels. He's chosen a sprint league here, but he can play.
Yes, he can.
Going for it, inside zone. There he goes again.
It's a great tackle right there by the Pomeroys and trying to get a number.
37.
Okay. Aaron McClure.
Again, a very nice job by the Pomeroys. It's 2nd and 9. They forced Bellarmine to ultimately go 2nd and long in several of these opportunities they've had with the football. Closed trips, tight end at the top of your screen. Trying to check the play again. Reed calling the cadence. Now he'll do it. He'll take it. ISO play. He runs over the left side. He'll pick up about 5 yards, make it 6. It'll be 3rd down and 4.
Just straight downhill that time. See your gap, go at it, get what you can, and set up this very third manageable.
I'm laughing because that's exactly what I do.
Yeah.
And what I'm talking about on last night, that's exactly how my team played. We put the ball in the hands of the guy that we know can make yardage. And that's exactly what Bellarmine's doing. 3rd and 4.
Oh,
they got him to jump. And they're going to and see they blew it. We'll see what they called on this one.
Everybody pointing.
And it's going to be offsides.
Yeah.
They're all pointing the other way. There was movement, but I think it was after he hit the neutral zone. We'll see. It was so close. They're going to call it on the offensive guard.
I don't know.
Their right guard. That was a pretty tough call.
That's a tough call. Yeah, that's a tough call. Yeah, that is a tough one right there. When you look at several times, I'm thinking on this drive alone, we've seen Pomeroy's jump or be close to jumping on about 3 different plays.
Yeah, and that's odd on the clap, because normally on the clap you don't have that issue.
Big third down.
3 backs. They're going to play action pass through the bomb. Here it comes. He's got him open, and he just couldn't get to it. That's a tough one for Bellarmine because they had an opportunity on this. It brings up 4th and 9, and out comes the punting unit.
Boy, they had an opportunity there to go down the field and just out of the outstretched hands of the would-be receiver. I think it was Elias De Jesus on the coverage there. Staying with him, just maybe about a half step behind, but the ball was about a full step ahead.
And he shanked that punt, got it way up in the air and very, very short, out of bounds. And St. Mary of the Woods will have the football when we return for more on Indiana Sports Network.
There is a greatness inside of you, a passion, a strength, a determination. So embrace it. Embrace the greatness that you bring to everything you do. Embrace the idea that you can do work that makes an impact, work that keeps the country moving forward and our economy strong. Because not everyone has what you have, and that's exactly what connects you to all of us at Great Dane. There's greatness inside of you. Are you ready to embrace it?
You are watching St. Mary of the Woods Sprint Football on Indiana Sports Network.
2-by-2 motion. They'll hand the ball inside. They got the ISO running up the middle. He could go. He's at the 50, 40, 30, all the way down 20, and inside the 20-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. St. Mary of the Woods ball will be at the 12-yard line. A huge run on the inside by Patrick Perea.
So many times you see the window dressing of motion kind of distracts the defense, getting your eyes going in different directions, and then boom, right up the gut for a massive play to start this drive off for the Pomeroys.
Again, same formation, same set. They'll fake it. No, they bring it outside. They tried to run the GT or guard tackle and just couldn't get him over there. Really nice job on the pinch by the backside linebacker, and that's number 54 for Bellarmine. And when we say that, just did a nice job in closing that one down.
Also had Caleb Murray, the 5'10 linebacker from Spring Hill, Florida. Right there and there is sets up a 3rd and long for the Pomeroys.
Setting back to pass, has a man down the middle. Touchdown, Pomeroys. Stuck that one in from the 17-yard, a 17-yard throw. And the Pomeroys are on the board.
And that is a quick strike offense right there. A big chunk play. A couple plays later, a dart into the end zone to get on the board for the first time here toward the end of the first quarter.
Getting ready to kick the extra point. Kick is up, and it hits the upright. No good. It's 6-0 Pomeroys when we return for more action on Indiana Sports Network.
I ran out of my pain meds too quickly.
I took more and more to get through my day.
I did anything to get them.
I needed help. I needed hope. I found them both.
Professional, safe, no wait times, quality treatment. Regain something lost. Call or go to winrecovery.org.
You are watching St. Mary of the Woods Sprint Football on Indiana Sports Network.
Deveron Johnson collects that pass. They'll say it's 21 yards. I looked at the wrong side of what's going. 21-yard touchdown, and St. Mary of the Woods is on the board, 6-0 here in the first quarter.
Quick drive once again, like you said, Herb, and boy, you got that explosive ability with the versatile athletes that Pomeroy's put on the field.
And Johnson is probably the most explosive. If he can get his hands on the ball, he'll do it. Kick down to the 20. They'll return it up to the 35 and 37-yard line, and that's where Bellarmine will end up with the football. 1st and 10.
Well, Allen Ho came around and laid somebody out on special teams.
You're going to see a lot of those.
Yes.
It's no different than any other brand of football, and again, these guys weigh 180 pounds, but they are all built. They weight lift like crazy. They're extremely good athletically. Here we go. Shifted Twins. They'll put it off the side, and they're going to get him for a nice big loss. Loss of 3 yards on that one as, again, Reed could not make the corner.
Boy, this defense is really hanging in there and getting to the backfield multiple times today.
Brennan Reed from Jonesboro, Tennessee. He's the main running cog for Bellarmine. Very good athletic running back. Again, the leading rusher in the conference. And right now, St. Mary of the Woods has done a nice job in slowing him down. They haven't stopped him. Here comes the power play inside, and wow. Again, another huge play. This one by St. Mary of the Woods, number 32. And with that one, it's DeBrian Bush from Evansville Bosse High School in Evansville, Indiana. Really nice play on the inside. Now, again, a lot of these players will not have played the positions they're currently playing in high school. They're recruited for size and athletic ability. They're looking, they've got the out. They went deep for it. I'm open, and off his fingertips.
Yep.
Again, St. Mary of the Woods had an opportunity for the pick, couldn't get it hauled in.
Yeah, Tyler Smith knew the ball was going to be overthrown, kind of pulled up just a hair. And the ball was almost intercepted. Of course, that would have been better than a punt almost, unless Smith would not have been able to make the tackle. So another 4th and long. How many 3rd and longs have we seen today forced by the Pomeroy defense? Like 5 maybe?
Yeah, and that's exactly what they pride themselves in. Kerry Lacey, Midlothian, Texas, back along with Austin Petrillo here of Rockville, Indiana. Again, a short punt. It takes a backspin. Pomeroy football when we return on Indiana Sports Network.
Your all-pro running back Jonathan Taylor here for York Automotive. Looking for an all-pro deal on your next car, truck, or SUV? York is my #1 pick. With over 600 vehicles in stock, York has the largest selection to meet your needs. We're talking new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Take it from one all-pro to another, York has your best deal.
Shop online at yorkautomotive.com and we'll show you why we're not #1, you are.
We're not #1.
You are!
You're #1 at York.
You are watching St. Mary of the Woods Sprint Football on.
Oh boy, ball's on the ground.
And picked up outside. Johnson lost that as a tough handoff from Toski to Johnson off of that overloaded front. They had a chance to do something with it.
Yeah, they did.
Just couldn't get it done.
Sometimes you try to be so exact and not tip off what you're doing, try to kind of slide. And I think just extend those arms just a little bit just to get that, a sure connection. And then just, boy, the ball just popped out.
And it depends on how you teach that one. There's 2 ways to take that handoff. He chose the wrong one and hit it with his forearm. Roll. They've got the man flood. They've got a man open deep. He's going to take the shot. He's got him. Nice catch.
What a catch.
Again, Johnson with the catch. He can run the routes. It's just hauling them in. He's dropped one earlier, and he's come back to catch a touchdown pass and another big play right there for a first down for the Pomeroys.
Well, that was a very nice toe tap, getting 2 feet in. Not just one, but 2.
Devron Johnson from Glen Burnie, Maryland. And again, they're going to run that ISO. They got another good run inside. They only pick up 2 on it, though.
Boy, you look at it's so funny the way Emberton likes to run the ball. He loves to spin, doesn't he?
He does. You know, the reason that St. Mary of the Woods is going deep is that with that press coverage.
Yes.
They just give themselves open to the deep ball.
Yep.
You may not hit them, but when you do, you can ring the bank, and it's
right.
going to score.
And I love the fact they're going for it. We're going to let the quarter expire, it looks like.
And they're going to do that. We'll do it as well. Again, at the end of the first period of play, it's St. Mary of the Woods 6 and Bellarmine 0.
At Great Dane, we are proud to invest in our people and the communities we call home. We are hiring now for trailer assemblers and welders across the country. We need the makers, people who are ready to make a difference. We need you. Build something bigger for yourself and your family with great health benefits, advancement opportunities, 401k, pension, and more. Apply today at greatdane.com/careers.
Treatment for those with mental illnesses and addiction issues has evolved over the years.
In the late 1960s, Indiana's mental health system began to take shape.
From 1971
to 2021, Hamilton Center has touched the lives of thousands of people in central and west central Indiana.
We are committed to the latest therapies
to improve the quality of life for those with mental illnesses.
Treatment works.
Recovery is possible.
And thank you, Indiana.
You are watching St. Mary of the Woods Sprint Football on Indiana Sports Network.
And we're back. Both teams on the side getting ready to start here in the second period. And St. Mary of the Woods, again, with a nice drive, a good big play, brought them over that 50-yard line. They're now down to the 35 and driving. We'll see if they can continue this drive here in the second period. We want to thank our sponsors for today's game. A+ Printing, Crane Credit Union, Fearless Designs, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Great Dane, Hamilton Center, Lynn's Pharmacy, Riddell National Bank, and York Automotive. Transportation for Indiana Sports Network is provided by York Automotive with 6 locations in Brazil, Greencastle, Crawfordsville, and Plainfield. Toski takes the snap, turns, pressure. Boy. He's got a man open. He caught it right down at the 3-yard line.
That is not supposed to happen. First of all, you got 2 receivers in a 2-yard radius. Second of all, he was under pressure, had to throw from his back foot, got that downfield, and he came down with the catch. Are you kidding me? Wow.
Gotta love that one. First and goal, Pomeroys. Ball to 3-yard line. And the horses are running here at St. Mary of the Woods. Motion inside, they're going to hand it. It's just jacked right at the 4. He'll lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, that was going to be tough. He kind of seed. Going back to that previous play, I thought the Bellarmine defense did a great job to not let Toski throw the ball when he really wanted to, make him pull it down and scramble just a tad bit, but still come up with that massive play. Another, what was it, three big plays that we've seen so far for the Pomeroys. That's striking so quickly.
Well, I know you didn't like the pass. I didn't like the routes. The pass was the correct pass.
Yeah, the routes I did not like it. Did not like having 2 receivers right there.
The defender is turned the wrong way. That's the issue. They try to run a counter play, and he goes absolutely nowhere. They're going to have to throw the football there at the 6-yard line now, backed up on a couple of losses. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 6. Of course, they are in field goal range, even for what's going on. They missed the extra point. That's why 6 points are on the board.
Yeah, hit the goal post. I think they called that a doink officially. Is that the official term for that?
The official term is a doink.
Yeah, boy.
If it hits twice, it's a
double doink.
That's the one.
And if it goes wide left or right, then you must be in Tallahassee.
And here we go. Third down. 3rd and goal to 6. He's back to pass. Can he scramble? He's going to think about it, and he took it. He's going to take it down. Just don't lose the football.
Yeah.
He'll go down inside the 10. They have an opportunity for that field goal. It could get him a 2-score lead. Will he take it?
I think so. After the last 3 plays, I think he'd take this field goal attempt.
And here it comes.
Yeah.
Kick to the ball will be Drake Varnes. Varnes, who was perfect in his extra points last week, missed this first one. We'll see if he can redeem himself with a field goal.
Interesting angle for a right-footed kicker. Coming from the right side, right hash.
26-yard field goal officially, if he can put this one through. The snap's up. Good idea, and he got it up and in. It's good. Ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage, but it went through. It's 9-0. St. Mary the Woods off of Arn's field goal. And we'll pause. We'll be right back for more action at homecoming at St. Mary the Woods.
There was a time when your local pharmacy defined your community. Before the days of long lines and drive-through national chains, pharmacists gave your health personal attention. You always met with a familiar face. Back then, your questions were always answered, even when you forgot to ask. In Brazil, Indiana, that friendly local pharmacy has always been Lynn's Pharmacy since 1872. We are a modern pharmacy with the latest technology, still deliver that old-fashioned, friendly personal service today. Experience the tradition with your family at Lynn's Pharmacy in downtown Brazil.
You are watching St. Mary the Woods Sprint Football on Indiana Sports Network.
And we want to thank our sponsors for today's game, A-Plus Printing, Crane Credit Union, Fearless Designs, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Great Dane, the Hamilton Center, Lynn's Pharmacy, Riddell National Bank, and York Automotive. Good, big, strong kick. May have gotten it over, but close, down to about the 10-yard line. They're going to try to return this one. He's got a decent return. It's out over the 30-yard line, and that's where the Knights will take over 1st and 10.
And of course, you see our York Automotive commercial, see that Jonathan Taylor ad, and how about Jonathan Taylor getting a little coin? And boy, I'm very glad that the Colts are going to give him a little money. The young man's going to play football for the Colts in the next few years. You got a rookie quarterback. You have a decent defense. You got a nice offensive line. He needs a running back.
They just got to win, baby.
Oh, they'll make the playoffs. They'll win the division.
I formation. They're going to hand the ball off, and he goes absolutely nowhere.
No, he did not. You got to love Worley completing his fake, though. He just completed the play.
Again, Drake Varnes with a field goal has put St. Mary the Woods up 9-0 here in the second period. 11:48 is on the clock as it's running down. Worley, quick, almost had it, but again, St. Mary the Woods all over him in the secondary.
Looking for Fushi again as the ball was maybe a little farther outside than Gavin anticipated. Got to be on the right spot there as trying to sit down in that zone. Once again, Herb, we've said it how many times? 3rd and long.
3rd and 10. Tight end trips. They get him to jump again, and Worley's going to chuck it and gets the first down anyhow. That's a great play if he catches it. He does. They'll wave this one off. They'll take the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Knights.
I think that was on the reception. Derek Grant, I do believe, on the reception.
Nice play by the Knights as they pick that one up. Gant on the reception. They'll wave it off. They'll take the yardage and the first down, and that's about 4 times the defensive end is just gone without watching anything.
Yeah, you have to be sound and not give up these free plays. And you got to be thankful that Worley was not able to go take a deep shot in that situation. You got a free play.
Worley in the backfield. Balance it. Formation. They're going to hand it to the edge, and here comes the speed guys. Miss.
Yeah.
They got him.
Yeah,
about a 4-yard loss.
Yeah, Gant, it's got good speed, but boy, you go east-west so long, and the Pomeroy's in hot pursuit from jump. They had that thing snuffed out.
And the Knights have shown they'll do some special things. Don't be surprised if we see some kind of halfback pass later on, because that would work on that one.
Boy, how much cushion are they gonna give on the near side here?
Ooh. Yeah, but they can.
Mm-hmm.
Run to the edge. They got a man right in a slant. They throw it. They've got him. He's got the edge, and he could go. Nope. They're gonna wrap him up and get him down.
Boy.
That's a tough one, and that's because of the 4-2-5 front, or in this case, the way they're playing match coverage in the secondary, because that coverage allows for that hitch at about 6 yards.
Once again, Derek Gant getting his hands on the ball again, one of their playmakers. It's a big play, and a couple more missed tackles there by the Pomeroys.
And again, that's because of the coverage. You don't give up the big one, but in that case, a couple missed tackles, and you get the big one. They're going to run it again off to the edge. Here it comes. He wraps it up inside. He gets about a yard. And I'm telling you, the front for St. Mary of the Woods on the inside is giving up nothing.
Yeah, they're nasty up in there. They're doing a great job. And when you look at the way they're not allowing themselves to be pushed down the field.
And leading that charge on the inside, Jake Skinner, the first time he's been back in. He's a sophomore from Sullivan. He's been injured, and he is their leading linebacker. He's getting to play today for the first time this season. And he's making the plays. He did a good one inside, power, and what a squeeze on the inside.
Austin Petrillo in there on the tackle.
Nope, that was 5.
Okay, I see.
It looks.
Delon hit Harvey, I'm sorry. Yeah.
It looked like Austin. Because we both know him. That's the other one.
That's right.
You got to know that one. Leon Harvey, the freshman from Quitman, Georgia. He did a nice job on that, pinched on that, pulling guard, and just blew the play up. Another 3rd and long, make it 3rd and 11. Could be back out of the backfield.
Oh,
they did it again. And they got him sacked, but it isn't going to matter. They're going to get to 5 yards and give him another shot. Come on.
At least if you're going to jump and go early, get home so he doesn't get the free play. And that's exactly what happened there. You get the 5 yards. But I'd rather have the 5 yards than a deep shot touchdown, even though I would prefer even more to not be offsides. And let's let our defense go to work. Just a little antsy. And it's not even a hard count or anything.
No, he makes that little flinch, and away you go. So it's 3rd and 6. It's 3rd down for the Pomeroys. They're going to bring it again. This is my favorite front defensively. You're going to stop the run. You can do it with this. You just don't want to jump it again. The throw back to pass. Good. Puts it up. Pangle. It could have been picked off. Just missed that one.
Off target there. And a flag. A late flag with some jawing. There's some words downfield after that incompletion. It's going to be.
That was a hit.
Yeah. Oh, was it a hit?
It was a late hit, and one of the offensive linemen for the Knights hit the turf as he was downfield going at it. Now we're going to see if they called the lineman downfield potentially or not. And right now, St. Mary of the Woods is kind of shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah, they are.
They've done it about 4 times here. Aggressive play.
They're coming over to talk to Coach Powell, so yeah. Oh, yeah, they're explaining it to him.
Okay. Unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, that's a double.
Sakes.
Woo. So 1st down, and they're going to have the ball way down inside the red zone because it's a double. So you'll pick up 15 yards on that one, and it'll give them a 1st down at the 16-yard line. Coach Powell's not going to be pleased with that one. Again, Blaine Powell in his second season here starts the program at St. Mary the Woods. Done a nice job. Shovel pass goes absolutely nowhere.
Gant looking for a seam, couldn't find one as the gaps was all covered. What a great job there by the Pomeroy's defensive front, and then also the second level coming down, the linebackers coming down to make the tackles. And what an opportunity here for Bellarmine, though. You've gotten a couple of penalties, you're marching down the field, you're inside the red zone, trying to get on the scoreboard for the first time, get the ball to start the second half. Of what an opportunity right here for the Knights, but the Pomeroy's defense was going to have to bow up, keep them off the board.
And the Knights are going to have to capitalize on this if they're going to stay in the ball game too much longer. 3 receivers, they shuffled them over. Comes the outside zone play. Boom, hand it inside. They got him all wrapped up, and he kept the football. No. And again, here's the issue. Worley kept that one over the right side, picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal. It's the first time he's kept it.
Yep. Had everybody fooled on that one.
They had him saved. He thought he was going to score on it. It was forced out of bounds. 1st and goal for Bellarmine. Ball to 6-yard line. Good play call and a really nice execution by Worley as he sold that one.
Yes, he did.
And with the guard pull, it really kicked him in. Full house backfield, 2 tight ends. They're going to try to power it inside. They got nowhere on that one. He'll lose about 2 yards. They'll say he lost 1. Moves it back to the 7. 2nd down and goal from the 7-yard line. Again, full house backfield. Double A. Hands it off again. He's got a seam.
Power, just power.
Power run, got it down to the 2.
Boy, I tell you what a strong run. There's no way he should have gotten 5 yards out of that, but he did. Just the strength and the effort, the want-to of Brendan Reed.
And Brendan Reed's really done a nice job for him. He just continues to go as hard as he can.
Yeah.
Again, they're going to set it up again. They're going to try to bark it out. They went quarterback sneak, and looks like he's in.
Yeah.
From that shot, it looks like he's in, and he is. Touchdown for the Knights, and they have a chance to cut the lead to 2.
Basically a rugby scrum as Reed was trying to, not Reed, but Wardley was trying to punch that thing into the end zone. Low man won and got across the goal line.
And sorry, I'm kind of going to be the end. I really don't like that play football-wise, but you can use it.
Yep.
They did too very effectively.
I'm imagining you don't like the push from the back behind either, do you?
Well, in high school football, that is an illegal act.
Mm-hmm.
Got it up, and did he get it in? He did. Just got it through. It's 9-7. St. Mary of the Woods with a 2-point lead when we return for more on Indiana Sports Network.
When you're buying a car, getting a mortgage for your dream home, taking out a personal loan, or growing your small business, you know exactly what you need. At Crane Credit Union, our personal banking experience can help you get there. We are here to make your life easier so you can focus on what really matters. Visit cranecu.org to see how we can help you reach your goals. Crane Cares, Crane Credit Union, committed to investing in you and your community.
You are watching St. Mary of the Woods Sprint Football on Indiana Sports Network.
And welcome back to West Vigo, where St. Mary of the Woods is celebrating their homecoming. They lead 9-7 in what is turning out to be a nice little grudge match here.
It is, and these are two schools are really going at it today, and had a nice day for it. And boy, there's some really good football they're playing out here. Nobody wanting to give an inch. St. Mary of the Woods going to have to shore some things up, take care of these penalties, and especially in the second half. You can't have this many penalties and against a good team and come out ahead. So it's going to just make it a little harder for themselves than it really needs to be. But credit Bellarmine for standing in there.
Squib kick. They did that because the last one had a chance to go. And a good return. They'll have it out at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for St. Mary the Woods. And for the Woods, they're going to have to move the football and just continue to do that. And they can't make the silly mistakes they've made from just a little bit too much over the edge. And when I say that, a little extra shove here or a hit there after the whistle, and you're going to move the ball back on you every time.
You'll take the starting field position anytime, though. 40-yard line, you'll take it.
Toski, the quarterback, alongside of him is Patrick Perea. Going through the out, got it hammered on the edge. Read coverage and a nice job on the switch by the Knights as they nail him for no yards after that catch.
Lance Waiter is the 5'9" freshman from Louisville, was there ready to make the tackle.
Getting the play signal in.
Oh,
puts it in there again, another hitch. And see, you can't do that one over and over. They're playing read coverage and they think it's a man. It's not man.
Waiters again right there dislodging the ball. Just boy, that was a hard hit.
Now I can tell you what kills it. If you run multiple crossing routes, it's called a mesh concept or an over-under concept. It just gashes this. If they'll do it, if they've got it in their repertoire and you see guys crossing the field and you can hit them, it's a touchdown because nobody will be there. 3 receivers, top of the screen.
Well, you don't want to give the ball right back to Bellarmine right here. Play clock. Pressure.
Look. Toski running around. Throw it, big fella. Throw it. He's got a man. Oh, just about got it there, but couldn't. And you're going to have a late hit on the quarterback. That'll bring a first down for St. Mary the Woods. They're going to move the chains, and this drive continues.
Keandre Jones was downfield. I don't think he really expected the ball to get over his head. He kind of crossed his feet a little bit as he stumbled trying to get to the ball. But the drive does continue, as he mentioned. If you talk about big penalties, you shoot yourself in the foot. And right here, the Knights, boy, they really hurt themselves.
Really did. That ball was way off, and he hit him a couple steps after he threw that one. And if you're going to do that, it's going to cause you a penalty.
That's right. Now you got to make them pay for it, though, if you're the Pomeroys. To cap this drive off and go the other 42 yards, get in the end zone.
You don't necessarily want to go super fast either. 5 minutes left to go in the first half. Gonna let this one go. Off the edge, that's a face mask. He flipped his lid, and when I say that, his actual helmet changed position. It should be a 15-yarder from that spot, and it is. It's a face mask. They've got it marked. Let's see how far it is. It should be the 15-yard variety. They're going to march this one down. So 2 penalties by the Knights have allowed St. Mary the Woods to ultimately move the football with 2 first downs. They didn't get on the play, but they sure did get them on the penalty.
I would say big kudos to the official for throwing his flag from 15 yards out very accurately to get to the spot of the infraction. I was really impressed right there. I bet you don't want to play him in cornhole, probably.
He got her going, I tell you that one.
He did.
There were 2 flags on it, and you usually keep track of those if you're doing your job. Here comes 2-by-2 set for the Pomeroys. Steps back to pass, throws it again out there, and again, he's not going to go anywhere if he gets that one, because they're running that switch. But if you get a post on it and run him over the top, the middle of the field is open if somebody will deal with it.
They haven't in a while. I think you might be primed for that, though.
That's exactly how they scored earlier in the ball game. And you keep throwing those little outs, they're going to get picked. 3 receivers bottom of the screen. They're going to run inside, and he's not going to go very far at all on that one. They didn't fake anybody out.
Pomeroy's trying to stay balanced and run the ball as they, they do game in and game out. As you want to have some decent balance. You don't want your opponent to know what you're going to do all the time, and so
3rd and 4. Getting them ready to go. Here it comes. 2 receivers top and the bottom, or excuse me, 3 receivers on top of your screen. You can't see the one off the left side. I'm sorry, folks, but middle of the field is open if they're going to throw it. Down the middle. He's got him. Touchdown, Pomeroy's. And with that one, St. Mary the Woods puts another 6 points on the board, and they desperately need the extra point here. It's 15-7. The extra point puts them up 2 scores. Let's see if they can get it in.
How about another 21-yard touchdown pass, Herb?
That's what you need.
Yeah.
Drake Varnes steps up from Lewisburg, Kansas, to kick the extra point. Snap.
Oh, no.
Tough. Throws it up. Nobody's there.
Yeah, just give yourself an opportunity. You got to make a good snap there.
And with that, St. Mary the Woods leads 15-7 when we return for more action on Indiana Sports Network.
Laser engraving at its finest by Fearless Designs is now available. Cups, bats, gloves, license plates, and almost anything you desire can now be a laser engraved gift for your family and friends or a promotional item for your company. Stay on the unique cutting edge of technology. Call, text, or email Fearless Designs. You'll be glad you did. You are watching St. Mary the Woods Sprint Football on Indiana Sports Network.
And that missed extra point, so St. Mary the Woods couldn't get the extra points in. They've kicked a field goal. It's 15-7. Statistically, again, for St. Mary the Woods, 136 yards passing for St. Mary the Woods. Gets a short one. He's got an open area. He'll have a really nice return out over the 40-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Knights when they approach this one. Again, the Knights having a little bit of trouble. They don't pass the ball a lot. They have 44 yards in the air, 18 yards rushing. St. Mary the Woods with over or right at, almost 200 yards of offense. And for Bellarmine, again, not very much in the process. They've got about 65 yards of total offense. Here comes the edge. They're going to run it outside. And he puts it in right off the edge. And wow, a one-handed, let's knock you down by number 35 for St. Mary the Woods. What a great play.
It really was. Is fighting to get off your block and making the tackle at the same time. And boy, just Bellarmine just really having a hard time with this stout Pomeroy defense, as just about everybody has over the last couple of years.
Joshua Wentz, the other inside linebacker from Sullivan, makes the play. 3 receivers top of the screen as they motion over. Set him up again. They're going to run the inside zone. They hammer it in there, and he's got some yardage that time. And it's starting to break. When I say that, the running game for Bellarmine is starting to move, and they're continuing to pound Reed up in there. This time he gained some yardage. It's 3rd and 4. And don't be surprised they try to get him to jump off sides again.
Kind of like body shots. You just, as a boxer, just going to the body and just wear your opponent down. And Reed is kind of like that body shot, and they're trying to wear Pomeroy's down.
Approaching the 2-minute mark. 2 running backs. He's got the seam, and he's going down the sideline, and they run him out of bounds. And that's really not what you want to do. You just want to get him down. They ran him out of bounds. The ball's at the 23 with 1:57 left to go in the half. And here it comes.
Well, they definitely had to just shove him out of bounds, because there's no way they were going to be able to just drag him down and keep him in bounds. That just wasn't going to happen.
I'll tell you what, Reed is a load.
Yes, he is.
At 180 pounds, he is a load. Shift the other back over to the side, so Reed's back up after that long run. They're going to throw the quick hitch. He's off the edge. They need to tackle him, bring him down inbounds. They do. That'll either cause a timeout or they're going to go hurry up offense. And they're letting this clock run down. 1:35 left to go. It's running down. They've got some substitutes into the ball game as they bring back Reed into the ball game. 2nd and 4. I formation. Play action. Here's going to come. Boom. They play action. They've got him open in the flat. Yeah. That's exactly what they wanted. Can he tackle him in bounds? They do. Clock's going to run after they reset the chains. They only need the box. It's running. Clock should be running.
Well, I think they're probably waiting for the signal.
Well, they're waiting on the signal, but that clock should be running.
Yeah, it should have a signal from the officiating crew. Yeah,
and that costs St. Mary the Woods about 25 seconds.
Yeah, that's right.
They're going to shotgun snap the ball.
Didn't get the play off. It's a penalty.
And again, couple different issues there.
Yep. I mean, all the scoreboard operator can do is do his job. He's waiting on the cue. You know, if the cue doesn't come, that's tough. I had that last night. Did you? Don't answer. Don't answer. You're a coach. Don't answer that question.
I'll tell you who we had later. You'll already know it didn't work well.
Man.
They've got it. They're going to roll. Good play by the defense, but they missed him, and he slips, falls it up.
Falls up.
Oh, he knocked it out of bounds at the goal line.
Wow. Woo. So many things happened on that play right there, Herb. So many things happened. You could have had a pick. You could have had a touchdown. You could have had a sack. You could have had an injury by the quarterback because he kind of fell awkwardly. I think we have a timeout.
Oh, no, they're going to say he's down.
Oh.
They've got him down. That pass didn't count. They said his knee was down. They've got him at the 16-yard line. We'll pause and be right back. You're watching Indiana Sports Network.
There is a greatness inside of you, a passion, a strength, a determination. So embrace it. Embrace the greatness that you bring to everything you do. Embrace the idea that you can do work that makes an impact, work that keeps the country moving forward and our economy strong. Because not everyone has what you have, and that's exactly what connects you to all of us at Great Dane. There's greatness inside of you. Are you ready to embrace it?
You are watching St. Mary the Woods Sprint Football on Indiana Sports Network.
So they're going to say he was down. The pass would not have counted anyhow. So can you imagine if he'd have caught that ball and scored it?
That's right. That would have been something.
You would have seen the opposing sideline go absolutely berserk.
Sure would have.
But as it is, it's 3rd and goal. Now the ball at the 16-yard line. Ball to 16. 24 seconds left to go in the half. 3rd and 16. They're going to throw the fade. They got him up in the corner. He pushed off.
He pushed off.
He pushed off big time.
Wow.
And they're going to call a touchdown.
My goodness.
He had total arm extension.
Both of them. Oh, man.
And that's going to count as 6 points.
That's as blatant as you can get. I mean, that's right in front of the official as well. Oh, and we got an injured player. Looks like we got to try maybe a cramping situation there. Right around the 5-7 yard line.
And with that injured player, we'll take a short break and be right back. You're watching Indiana Sports Network.
I ran out of my pain meds too quickly. I took more and more to get through my day.
I did anything to get them.
I needed help. I needed hope. I found them both.
Professional, safe, no wait times, quality treatment. Regain something lost. Call or go to winrecovery.org.
Your All-Pro running back Jonathan Taylor here for York Automotive. Looking for an All-Pro deal on your next car, truck, or SUV? York is my #1 pick. With over 600 vehicles in stock, York has the largest selection to meet your needs. We're talking new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Take it from one All-Pro to another, York has your best deal.
Shop online at yorkautomotive.com and we'll show you why we're not #1, you are.
We're not #1.
You are.
You're #1 at York.
You are watching St. Mary of the Woods Sprint Football on Indiana Sports Network.
2-point conversion. Here it comes. Look for a flat pass on this one. Boom, they hand it off, and he's got him in the backfield, and
blow the whistle.
Whistles blown. He does not score. St. Mary of the Woods continues to lead, even though it's been reduced. It's now 15-13 with 20 seconds to go here in the first half. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back with the kickoff. You're watching Indiana Sports Network.
At Great Dane, we are proud to invest in our people and the communities we call home. We are hiring now for trailer assemblers and welders across the country. We need the makers, people who are ready to make a difference. We need you. Build something bigger for yourself and your family with great health benefits, advancement opportunities, 401k, pension, and more. Apply today at greatdane.com/careers.
You're watching the Indiana Sports Network.
And this thing got tight in a hurry.
It did.
It really did.
Herb, you know, I know the 2-point conversion would have tied the game. I don't like going for 2 in that situation. I like kicking the extra point, give you a point closer. I know maybe you're supposed to. The analytics probably say that everything says go for 2 to tie it up. But man, I hate chasing points.
Well,
at this point in the game.
That's not the issue for me. For the issue is, what are you going to do to score it? Okay. What do you know that you can get 2 points out of that? They're going to chip this one in the out of bounds. No time went off the clock. There's 19 seconds left to go in this one. 20 seconds, 19.9. And now St. Mary of the Woods can take a shot if they want to. They got timeouts left. That'll be because it went out of bounds there.
Where do they spot it?
The ball should be spotted 5 yards further because it went out of bounds prior to the 35-yard line.
Okay, that's what I was getting at. It goes to since it didn't get to the 35.
Yes.
So it's 5 yards from the spot that went out of bounds. Okay,
yes.
That's what I was wanting to know.
And they're lost.
Yeah, he's going.
He's going to go re-kick it.
What?
He can make him re-kick it too.
Are you serious?
Yes. You can make him re-kick it.
When you say he, you're talking about the official or the coach?
The coach can make them re-kick it, but they're not. The ball's at the 40-yard line.
Why is it at the 40?
Because it went out of bounds at 35.
No, it didn't. It didn't get to the 35.
Oh, well, in college, it goes to the 40 because it's
okay. That's what I was wanting to know. Okay,
from
the
35.
Get to the 35. I didn't know where it was going to be spotted after that. Okay, all right.
Here we go. 20 seconds. They're going to take their shot. I can tell you that. I would.
Yep. We'll try to lose.
Got to cover 3. They're going to wheel it down the sideline. He's got a chance. Throw it up, big fella. He's got him. Oh, that's a PI.
Oh, my goodness. He tackled him right before the ball got there. You've got to throw the flag, son. Whoa.
Well, that's an interesting play. I'm going to, and you just kind of smile, and you're going to go to halftime and say, fellas, it could be worse. Could be a lot better, but it could be worse.
I guarantee he would have liked to have used his other arm, but somebody else had it.
11.7 seconds.
Wow.
You know, with Toski in at quarterback, he can scramble like that and make plays.
Yes, he can.
I was just surprised they didn't. They handed it off. They're going to go to halftime with this one. Oh, he could go. And he's short. That'll
call the timeout.
They called the quick timeout.
Yeah,
3.2.
He can get the end zone from here. He can take that one last shot.
We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. 3.2 seconds left to go. Wait a second. Hold on. He may just keep it out there and say. Oh, he did.
Now we know he's coming.
Okay, now we got the timeout, and we will take a quick break. You're watching Indiana Sports Network.
A Plus Printing is your best place for uniforms, programs, t-shirts, and hats, plus screen printing, business printing, and documents. Get all your promotional items, including koozies and coffee mugs. Just give Kevin a call. A Plus Printing does it all.
And welcome back as they break the huddle and get ready for this one. Last play of the half. What do you have that can score from here? You got anything?
Oh, yeah, I think, first of all, you got to find, if you're the defense, you got to find Johnson. That's number one. Find Johnson and then make sure that he has got probably 4 eyes on him because this is your primary target. But this one's going deep, and I do like the fact that you have at least one safety 20 yards off the ball, 25 yards off the ball. Nobody gets deeper than the deepest if you're Bellarmine. So, but if you're St. Mary the Woods, you take your shot. You know where this ball's going. Then nobody's hiding anything unless you want to try some little razzle dazzle.
We'll see if Toski has a 60-yard arm and actually a 55-yarder.
Mm-hmm. Will he have the time to get it there? That's my biggest question.
Well, he's had a hard time with that. They've got a good rush that's been going on him.
To bring it forward.
We'll see. They set it up.
Yeah, no time. Just no time. Yep. That's the problem.
And that will end the half. A 2-point lead here at halftime. St. Mary the Woods homecoming. It's 15-13, and we'll return for more action after halftime here on Indiana Sports Network.
It could be anyone. The star student, the all-state athlete. I never thought it could happen to me, that I could lose everything. I found help, I found hope, I found recovery. I regained something lost.
At Lynn's Pharmacy, we're more than just your pharmacist. We're your neighbors.
Our kids go to the same schools. We eat at the same restaurants.
We sit next to you in church.
When I listen to a symptom.
When I fill a prescription.
When I offer advice, I'm not just helping a customer. I'm helping my neighbor and a friend. My name is Lynn Hofstetter, and I'm the proud owner of Lynn's Pharmacy, a modern pharmacy with old-fashioned values and personal service dedicated to keeping you, your family, and our community healthy since 1872.
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
It's time for the halftime report on the Indiana Sports Network.
Well, Walt Gordons is my sidekick for this one, and we've had a good time here in the first half.
Yeah.
And the guys in the press box are kind of egging us on, I think, at a certain point.
Yeah, I think so, too. It doesn't take much for us, does it?
It doesn't. I've had so much fun with football, and I get to go to another youth league game tonight after this one, so it's all levels all the time, and again, a great opportunity. St. Mary the Woods has put out a great program here for Sprint football. They've really done a nice job. They've established things where it's very, very constructive, both for the college and for just the football program. They play well. They got a lot of people that are on the sidelines doing things. Very active group of people and a support staff for what's going on. It's really a first-rate operation right now.
It really is, and you would expect nothing less. And just so much excitement out here at the Woods. Even with President Donnie King deciding to step down and go a different direction, there's still the train keeps on moving down the track, and
It's really picked up steam after all this. It hasn't stopped. They're talking about adding different sports. They're not, and when I say it's not traditional, it's not. It's what fits this school and this program, and they're talking about all kinds of different things. A potential new football field, press box, stadium, track, all those kinds of things that they really would like to have, and they're able to do it. I mean, the dance teams, the other things, they just keep adding and adding and adding. But at the same time, it's allowed the school to become more diverse in its population, more diverse in the demographics of where all these students are coming from.
Right.
And people are traveling from all over to come to the Woods to go to school.
They really are. And even before, even when, it was an all-women's institution, people would, obviously not with the numbers, but you still had people traveling from all over with some of the programs that you had, and especially with the equestrian and it just so many things that you have out here. Just so much tradition out here at St. Mary of the Woods, and just to capitalize out on that, and then add to. And I know sometimes growth can be painful, can be kind of. Make your hair fall out and give you some stress and some sleepless nights. I know the leadership, I'm sure they could attest to that. But at the end of the day, it's what's best for the college, and you move forward and put your best foot forward, and things are just really, really, people taking notice what's going on out here.
Well, and it'll happen even more in the next 5 years.
Yes,
Their 5-year plan is tremendous on just establishing. They have a great system, a great opportunity for people to learn. Just a tremendous place. And I've sent multiple students here, and they've just loved their time at St. Mary of the Woods. And I know these guys that are playing the game love their time here too.
Absolutely.
They're not losing players. They keep gaining, and they're gaining notoriety all over. You see the dance team for St. Mary of the Woods out here again, halftime at homecoming, and you're going to see all the regular festivities you're going to see anywhere else. Just a small location in the middle of, when it says the Woods, it means the Woods.
Literally, that's the name of the place, and so.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful, but
you wouldn't even know it's there. You pull in and it's like, oh wow, this place is awesome.
Yeah, it is, and I know there were a few dark evenings, and when it gets dark, it gets dark. As my grandma would say, it gets D-O-R-K dark.
But it is a beautiful place, and I know, like I said, several of the students I've had that have gone there just really love their time at St. Mary of the Woods. Everything from just the traditions they have with the ring. I'm talking about broadcasting in the school that I teach at, and somebody looks over and says, I almost went there just for the ring.
That's right. I see people, that's a conversation starter right off the bat when you see somebody with the ring, and just a fantastic thing.
And they all go back to that one. Well, it's halftime. 15-13. Both teams have made enough mistakes to last a lifetime in this ball game, and we have a very close game, and they're two undefeated teams, and they're playing for the league of the Midwest Sprint League in football. And we can't be any more proud than to give you the opportunity to see this one on the internet or on any other of the views that you're taking it, whether it be Roku on your TV or whatever. Just the opportunity to see these two teams battling it out. It's good football. It's very good, as good as you're going to see anywhere else, and we're happy to bring you that one. We'll be back in just a moment. We'll have our halftime report, tell you some of the statistics and who's going to do things in the second half. We'll give you some you're the prognosticator, right? You're the guy who's going to tell us what's going to happen, and we're having a great time here. Again, we're in West Vigo, St. Mary of the Woods. It's homecoming, and we'll be back in just a moment.
There is a greatness inside of you, a passion, a strength, a determination. So embrace it. Embrace the greatness that you bring to everything you do. Embrace the idea that you can do work that makes an impact, work that keeps the country moving forward and our economy strong. Because not everyone has what you have, and that's exactly what connects you to all of us at Great Dane. There's greatness inside of you. Are you ready to embrace it?
The city of Brazil was founded in 1866. By 1876, there were 2 schools, 7 dry goods stores, 2 hardware stores, 4 churches, and 5 drugstores. One of those drugstores is still there today, Lynn's Pharmacy. Lynn's Pharmacy has grown from a small neighborhood drugstore to a modern pharmacy, offering prescriptions and medical equipment with old-fashioned values and unparalleled service. You can even step back in time and visit Lynn's Soda Parlor
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
You are watching St. Mary of the Woods Sprint Football on Indiana Sports Network. This program is a copyrighted production of Indiana Sports Network and cannot be shown, reproduced, or redistributed in any way or in any form without prior written permission from Indiana Sports Network.
I ran out of my pain meds too quickly.
I took more and more to get through my day.
I did anything to get them.
I needed help. I needed hope. I found them both.
Professional, safe, no wait times, quality treatment. Regain something lost. Call or go to winrecovery.org.
Your All-Pro running back Jonathan Taylor here for York Automotive. Looking for an All-Pro deal on your next car, truck, or SUV? York is my #1 pick. With over 600 vehicles in stock, York has the largest selection to meet your needs. We're talking new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Take it from one All-Pro to another, York has your best deal.
Shop online at yorkautomotive.com and we'll show you why we're not #1, you are.
We're not #1.
You are.
You're #1 at York.
You are watching St. Mary of the Woods Sprint Football on Indiana Sports Network.
And welcome back to West Vigo's St. Mary of the Woods halftime. And boy, I'll tell you what, both these teams made enough errors in what's going on. They gave each other a touchdown basically off the penalties.
Yeah, they really did.
St. Mary of the Woods did not execute as well in the red zone as what Bellarmine did. And when you look at it, the 2 times that the Knights had the football inside the 20, they scored.
They did.
There's a couple times where St. Mary of the Woods needed to score, and they had a couple issues, didn't get it done.
You know, that's just a testament to your level of competition, the opponent really making you work for things. We said that at the outset of the football game. Sometimes, you know, if you want to have a 4 or 5 yard play scoring drive, if somebody can force you into 5 extra plays, 6 plays, you start to see mistakes creep up and things of that nature. You know, and so credit to Bellarmine for doing a great job and providing some really tough competition and really making St. Mary of the Woods earn everything that they're trying to get.
Well, and this will prepare you. Of course, it's kind of like, and I'm going to say this, it's kind of like the high school tournaments in Indiana.
Sure.
And you can play, you could lose the ball game in the regular season. You know you're going to see them eventually if you're going to get to a championship. You're going to see this team. These 2 teams will meet one more time. Yeah. That's what it really looks like. They're the premier teams in the league, and they've done a great job. And, again, Kevin Lanky's going to come in and sit down, and we'll get to talk about. Kevin has been the athletic director. You've been here how long as the athletic director? Give the days, because I know you've counted them.
Well, June 5th, so whatever that was the first day. So really enjoying it here at St. Mary of the Woods so far.
Well, I can tell you are, and you're running around just like you always do, trying to take care and spin plates and keep things going. But what have you been spending most of your time with here in the last month?
You know, just making sure everything's good for our fall sports teams, trying to build the culture of success, of winning, that your success in the classroom and your success on the playing field, I wouldn't even say are equally important. The success in the classroom is what everything is based on, and then hopefully the success on the field follows. And that's really the culture we're trying to build. You know, my day-to-day is making sure the teams get where they need to get, the budgets are where they need to get, the officials are here, the games are running, and so far it's been a great experience at St. Mary of the Woods.
Well, when you're looking at it, we talked last week just briefly about the expansion of the athletics program that's been going on here in the past few years. Can you give a brief rundown of kind of the things that have been going on as far as expansion of sports programs and what that has meant to the college?
It's such a expansion over these last 3 to 4 years. We've added the sprint football team is in the year 2, men's basketball's in year 3, men's volleyball's in year 2. Men's sports in general are in year 8. So the school has been growing, and we're really looking to grow both the enrollment totals through athletics, but then also just the overall awareness of St. Mary of the Woods. That's why one of the things we're really excited about here is the men's basketball game against Indiana State on November 6th. It's just a great chance to let the community again get reminded that we not only have a men's basketball team, but it's a really good men's basketball team, and we hope that folks are impressed by what they see and didn't realize that St. Mary of the Woods had that kind of talent on campus. That's our goal for the game. And, you know, the outcome of the game is what it's going to be, but the biggest thing is to get in front of the fans, to get folks in Terre Haute and the Wabash Valley familiar with St. Mary of the Woods men's basketball and just represent the school.
And what folks probably don't know is you've mentioned one of the Division I teams you're playing, but you have multiple teams that you're playing. Now, these are exhibition games, so the teams are allowed to play multiple, and they usually play second and third teams and that kind of thing. So the other coaches at that Division I school are going to get a view of what they have in-house in an actual competition. But there are multiples. I know it's Valparaiso.
Yep.
And in Murray State.
Moorhead State. But yeah,
I'm sorry, hit the wrong one, didn't I?
But you're correct. That's one of the things that's really exciting about the Indiana State game. That is the season opener for both teams. That one is not an exhibition or a scrimmage. It is a straight-up game. And so that one we're really excited about. The campus is ready. You know, everybody wants to go over. The cheer team wants to be part of it. I mean, it's going to be a great event for the Wabash Valley, and I'm really proud that we were able to put that together. Our head coach, Jesse McClung, on the men's basketball team had a lot to do with getting that together, and thanks to Josh Schertz, Sherrard Clinkscales, and the folks over at Indiana State for making that possible. It's going to be a win for the community, and I'll be surprised if we're not helping the ticket numbers for Indiana State by bringing in some folks for that game.
Sure will. Now today, homecoming. You and I were both out here, and you said, man, look at that parking lot. Was that awesome?
It feels like a college football game day. We've got a lot of folks everywhere. The parking lot's full. There were chili out there. There was cookouts going on. I mean, it really had a good feel. And the folks here on the game day staff do a great job third down getting folks into the game. It's a real atmosphere for college football. And, you know, we've got more fans through the gates today than we have enrollment at St. Mary of the Woods, which just tells you how enthused that fans are about sprint football and just all of our athletic teams. I want to give a shout out. Our volleyball team's 18-3 right now. Got a huge 5-set win over Shawnee State. Our soccer teams are improving every day. Cross country is competing in the conference in a couple of weeks. And in golf, our men and women had a hole-in-one this weekend. And the women won the Brescia Invite. So a lot of teams doing well. Sprint football gets a lot of attention, but our volleyball team should with its 18-3 record. Great start for Ashley Harris and that team.
Well, the volleyball team has been around for a while, and they've been extremely good and a big member of the Wabash Valley for a long period of time. They're talented and have been for a while.
Very much so. And obviously people know when they think St. Mary of the Woods athletics, they think softball. And Coach Jim Walker's done a phenomenal job. They've been in the NAIA National Tournament each of the last 2 years. And he's told me on multiple occasions this year, we're even better than we were the last 2 years. So I feel really confident that fans are going to enjoy watching St. Mary of the Woods men's and women's basketball this winter. Terry Bowe has a couple Division I transfers and a lot of talent coming in on the women's side, plus the softball team in the spring. The equestrian team that we had on campus today, nationally ranked. We had, I think this is our third straight home meet. We had 14 schools in here 2 weeks ago for a meet. So this program is really growing. And if you haven't come out to St. Mary of the Woods to watch a game, come out and watch. I guarantee you'll be impressed and surprised by how competitive and how high level the play is.
Well, and when you look at it, I know you're not done. And I know the school's not done. It's growing leaps and bounds. I know you had to repurpose several buildings on campus just to make sure you had enough housing for the people. And that's going to continue to grow. And with it, St. Mary of the Woods is just going to grow, both from that diversity aspect, from the academic aspect. You can just see great things happening here at the Woods.
Absolutely, and as you mentioned, in all the different metrics that you use to look at a student population, my favorite one is a map. They showed in 2016, we only had 2 students from outside states that weren't attached to Indiana. This year we had students from almost 30 states. And so it's just a different aspect, different recruiting model. Once you add these athletic teams, men and women, you get successful coaches, you get programs that have had success that start feeding off each other. There's no reason that every athletic team at St. Mary of the Woods can't be successful, and that's our goal, one step at a time.
And with that, we're going to say thanks for coming and joining us today and giving your perspective on the things that are going on. Wish you the best of luck as you prepare for the rest of your season. I know what it takes to be an athletic director. It's a tough job. Somebody's got to do it, and we're glad it's you.
Well, I appreciate it, and I just want fans to come out, and if you haven't done it, give St. Mary of the Woods Athletics a shot, because you will be impressed.
Kevin Lanke, the athletic director here at St. Mary of the Woods, and we'll be back for more of the second half action here on Indiana Sports Network.
The Fellowship of Christian Athletes has the mission of leading every coach and every athlete into a growing relationship with Jesus Christ and His church. Through camps and huddles, character coaches, and special events, we are making an impact in West Central Indiana. Check out where you can get involved at our website, wcindianafca.org. FCA, we are the heart and soul in sports.
Laser engraving at its finest by Fearless Designs is now available. Cups, bats, gloves, license plates, and almost anything you desire can now be a laser engraved gift for your family and friends, or a promotional item for your company. Stay on the unique cutting edge of technology. Call, text, or email Fearless Designs. You'll be glad you did.
You're watching the Indiana Sports Network.
At Great Dane, we are proud to invest in our people and the communities we call home. We are hiring now for trailer assemblers and welders across the country. We need the makers, people who are ready to make a difference. We need you. Build something bigger for yourself and your family with great health benefits, advancement opportunities, 401k, pension, and more. Apply today at greatdane.com/careers.
Welcome back to St. Mary of the Woods, where, again, the Pomeroys have a 2-point advantage. And for St. Mary of the Woods, the tough part is they're not going to get the ball to start the third period of play, as Bellarmine is going to end up receiving the kickoff. It's been a tight ball game. It hasn't been extremely well played on both sides, and the reason why that is multiple penalties by both of these teams have added to the point totals on each side. A couple 15-yard penalties by Rose Holman led to a Bellarmine touchdown, and the same thing, they just returned the favor, and St. Mary of the Woods scored off of a couple penalties as well. And when you're looking at that, you've just got to maintain your composure in this big type of a ball game.
You know, that's another thing that we said at the beginning of the game. It's going to be a lot of excitement, a lot of energy in this homecoming game between 2 3-0 teams trying to be at the top of the conference. And sometimes you just, you have to try to stay composed. And the team that does that the best, a lot of times comes out on top. So.
Well, when we look at this, and I'll tell you what I'm having a hard time with is Tony Harper back here in the back eating a chicken sandwich.
I'm telling you, I'm like,
good.
I thought maybe you just ate something. I'm like, how did you have time to eat something? I'm like, maybe I'm just smelling something on your breath. No, it's Tony Harper over there to our left eating a chicken sandwich.
And Tony is our director and producer, and if you want to advertise here on Indiana Sports Network, drop him a line. We'll make sure you get hooked up on this one. And getting ready to kick this one off, it's St. Mary of the Woods starting the second half. Pounds that ball down inside the 10 to 15-yard line, and Bellarmine is trying to return it. They'll get it outside, and again, a quality return. They'll get it up over the 35-yard line. You know, I did tell my wife the food here was probably as good as anywhere I've had. They grill it out on actual charcoal. It's like something you really want to eat.
I am a fan of charcoal. I mean, people who, use gas, I don't want to offend anybody, but why are you not using charcoal? I mean, that's
Good
just the way
stuff.
to go, man.
Our camera operators for today's game, Kanan Harper, Jarrett Combs, and Noah Gastineau. And again, we're directed and produced by Tony Harper. And he's just giving us all kinds of grief on the food stuff. Oh, loose on the ground. It is picked up by St. Mary the Woods. Looks like they have it. The Pomeroy should have it. We saw Pomeroy, two Pomeroys on it, and they're fighting over this one.
Wow.
And they do. Okay. The Woods has the ball. Huge play to start the second half. That ball popped loose, went right underneath a couple of them, and the two Woods players just jumped on it.
Sometimes you have to be opportunistic, and that's exactly what happened there.
There's the hat. He's got it on. Let's see if he rides away with it. What a play.
I love that. I absolutely love it. Big turnover right there to start the half. Now, once again, try to cash it in.
Signal to play in. They'll try to get this one going. Multiple formation change here as they go to the bunch.
They're changing all over the place here.
Bunch formation with the tight end to the left. Look.
Yeah, he moved.
They got the double handoff. Yeah, they got a movement on it. It's not good.
Yeah.
That play will come back. They'll lose 5 yards and start it again.
Yeah, right there to Johnson on the end. Boy, he just moved a little bit too early.
And they're going to say it's tough to see, but it looked like it's Corbin Cleveland instead of Johnson that moved on that one. They're difficult to see with the type of numbers and the gorgeous jerseys. You get up on them, they are gorgeous. The problem is, from this height, it's real difficult to see all of them.
Yep.
So you're going to march it back. It'll be 1st and 15. Pomeroy's with the football. They're over the 50-yard line, and ball rests at the 41. Again, they got the football off of a fumble from Bellarmine. As, again, Worley mishandled that handoff. The ball on the ground, and the Pomeroys take advantage of it. 3 receivers at the top of your screen. Got one-on-one matchup. He's going to take it. Throws the fade. Nice ball.
Yes, sir.
Touchdown. He's got it. Pomeroy score from 41 yards out.
What a pass. What a catch. You keep going to that press coverage, and finally we got him. It looks like that was Calvin Jassy, I do believe.
It's number 19.
Yes, it is, from Jacksonville, Florida. Duval!
Touchdown, Pomeroys. $14-24 here in the third period. Kicks up, and he got that one. And the Pomeroys take the lead. It's 22-13 when we return for more action on Indiana Sports Network.
When you're buying a car, getting a mortgage for your dream home, taking out a personal loan, or growing your small business, you know exactly what you need. At Crane Credit Union, our personal banking experience can help you get there. We are here to make your life easier so you can focus on what really matters. Visit cranecu.org to see how we can help you reach your goals. Crane Cares, Crane Credit Union, committed to investing in you and your community.
Well, I hope you like the pictures that we have in between some of the things going on. You can see the campus here at St. Mary the Woods. Just a gorgeous place. And what is even more gorgeous was that pass and catch, because that one was a beauty.
Boy, you know, anybody from that area, they know when they hear that Duval. Jacksonville, Florida, so many premier athletes coming from around that area.
Going to try to get that return over the right side. He's going down the sideline, but not very far. Ball just over the 30-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10.
A lot of extra whistles here. What's going on?
I didn't see a flag.
Yeah, I didn't either. I was looking for one.
They're pointing, talking to the other side. Well, they're going to have an offsides penalty is what they're called.
Okay.
They're going to make them redo it again.
You know, Jacksonville, Florida has produced one of the greatest. Oh, there's the flag down there at the 36. Jacksonville, Florida has produced one of the greatest women this world's ever seen. My mother. My mom's from Jacksonville.
I was waiting for your wife. I thought this was like a bonus question.
I said one of the greatest women. You know, my mom's from Jacksonville, Florida. So
That's
a lot
awesome.
of time there. And, a lot of great memories down 1815 Wright Avenue down there, south side of Jacksonville. Just so many good times, man.
Well, you don't want to see an offsides the second time, although here it comes. They pound this one down. That's a pretty good kick.
Yeah,
Got it down near the 15. Popped it up in there. That'll ball go out to about the 39, and that's where the Knights will have it.
Nice run back from Devin Hendricks, who is built in the same manner as Brendan Reed, isn't he? They look pretty similar with the way they're built.
And we're going to pause and take a short break. We have a player down on the field, and we'll be right back when we start here on Indiana Sports Network.
Treatment for those with mental illnesses and addiction issues has evolved over the years.
In the late 1960s, Indiana's mental health system began to take shape.
From 1971
to 2021,
Hamilton Center has touched the lives of thousands of people
in central and west central Indiana.
We are committed to the latest therapies
to improve the quality of life for those with mental illnesses.
Treatment works.
Recovery is possible.
And thank you, Indiana.
At Lynn's Pharmacy, we're more than just your pharmacist. We're your neighbors.
Our kids go to the same schools. We eat at the same restaurants.
We sit next to you in church.
When I listen to a symptom.
When I fill a prescription.
When I offer advice, I'm not just helping a customer. I'm helping my neighbor and a friend. My name is Lynn Hofstetter, and I'm the proud owner of Lynn's Pharmacy, a modern pharmacy with old-fashioned values and personal service, dedicated to keeping you, your family, and our community healthy since 1872.
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
I'm All-Pro running back Jonathan Taylor for York Automotive. York is my #1 pick for your next car, truck, or SUV. Shop from over 600 vehicles at yorkautomotive.com today.
Your #1 at York.
You are watching St. Mary of the Woods Sprint Football on Indiana Sports Network.
You're what? Devin Lee was the injured player from Bowling Green, Indiana, and Owen Valley High School. He walked off the field, but pretty gingerly. They're going to have him checked out in just a moment. Bellarmine with the football. They're going to hand it off inside and couldn't get quite through a hole as he was kind of corralled down there with about a 3-yard gain.
You know, one thing that I'm interested to see, you see Bellarmine staying with their game plan, and, you know, you would expect that. I'd love to see down 2 touchdowns in the second half. What do? What do they change? You know, if the Pomeroys can get a touchdown score, get a stop and a score, I'd love to see what Bellarmine does, how they change things up.
Oh, and they're going to have another offsides.
Oh, boy.
And again, they're not being drawn. That's a huge clap. You can hear it up here. It's really loud. Offsides. That'll make it second and very short. You can see them run the ball for the first down. And the issue is, you know, I'm a little more dangerous. I wouldn't be running the ball for the first down. I'd play action pass that thing.
Yeah, 2nd and 1. Absolutely. I'm with you.
Perfect time to do
yes,
it.
It is. Yes,
they've been using 2 backs. Both Gant and Reed have been the primary ball carriers. But they've done a really nice job in continuing. They do what they do. They really haven't changed a lot. They do what they do. They're not going to try to throw it all over the place. They want to control the tempo, control the football.
You're right.
I formation will move the tight end to the other side. Now they'll shift over and run the football inside. No, they play action. They do take the shot.
It's there.
And he's got him. And that's a completion.
Yes, it is.
Really nice play call that time for the Knights. They pick up the catch. Catches by number 12, wide receiver and it's T. Smith with the catch and a first down. The ball's inside the red zone. You're at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, they listened to you this time. Boy, you get that chunk play on 2nd and 1. Like you said, perfect timing.
They'll run it inside, and again, man, Reed just picks up yards after contact.
He's just a bowling ball, man. I'm telling you, what a bruising running back that you have here for Bellarmine. And just talk about the ball control type of back, and just, you know, he can break one off for you. Not necessarily going to run away down the sideline from your fastest guy, but man, I'm telling you, you try to get in front of him and bring him down, you're going to feel it every time.
He's a tough guy.
Yeah, I like this guy.
I formation out of pistol. Gant setting to the side. Reed deep. Worley takes the snap. Play action. He'll boot and try to throw it deep.
Nothing there.
Got him in the end zone. He stuck it in there for another touchdown.
Yeah, right to the same guy and went to Smith once again. Tyler Smith, two receptions in the last 3 plays, and boy, that's a big touchdown strike. I didn't think it was going to be there, but he broke open late and got behind the coverage for a big pitch and catch from his quarterback, Luke Worley.
22-19, they'll take the extra point because a field goal could win it. Try to make it down to a 2-point lead for St. Mary of the Woods. (22-19) right now is the score. Kicks that one up, and he got it up and in. So with that, now the score 22-20. Here in the third period, we'll be back for more St. Mary of the Woods football on Indiana Sports Network.
There is a greatness inside of you, a passion, a strength, a determination. So embrace it. Embrace the greatness that you bring to everything you do. Embrace the idea that you can do work that makes an impact, work that keeps the country moving forward and our economy strong. Because not everyone has what you have, and that's exactly what connects you to all of us at Great Dane. There's greatness inside of you. Are you ready to embrace it?
You are watching St. Mary of the Woods Sprint Football on Indiana Sports Network.
And the Pomeroys will get ready to receive the kickoff. This has been a great ball game, back
really
and
has.
forth,
Yep.
ebb and flow of this one.
We thought we'd have a really good contest, and it's not disappointing at all.
St. Mary of the Woods has led all the way. The issue is it's not by much. 2-point lead right now for the Pomeroys. They'll jack this one over the side. He does not step out. He's got a chance, and he just gets up over the 30-yard line where the Pomeroys will take it 1st and 10. We want to thank our sponsors for this afternoon's ball game: A-Plus Printing, Crane Credit Union, Fearless Designs, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Great Dane, the Hamilton Center, Lynn's Pharmacy, Riddell National Bank, and York Automotive. Transportation for Indiana Sports Network is provided by York Automotive with 6 locations in Brazil, Greencastle, Crawfordsville, and Plainfield. 2 wings, they'll try to hand the ball off. They do, but it's fumbled, and the Knights recover. Ball handling. He's saying it was a shovel pass. We're going to see what this one is. They're going to say he shovel passed the ball, and if it does, it's an incomplete pass. The issue is that's not what the officials have called it. And we're going to see what's going on here as the officials are talking this one over, and they still discussing it. So it's going to take a little bit for this one to be sorted out. Somebody's going to make a decision, and somebody's going to be unhappy, and it's going to be St. Mary of the Woods.
Yep. Yeah, I thought so. That's a big turn of events right there.
And we were just talking in the downtime, said the next big break is going to really determine the momentum right now for a few minutes, and this one could hurt the Pomeroys. And you can see a huge change in the step of Bellarmine. Those players came out of that huddle, and they're ready to go. Now they've got to get a wide receiver on the line of scrimmage. He's not. He's off. Now he's up.
There he is. He was late last time, too.
Motion across. Don't be alarmed if they throw this one deep, too. They do. Here it comes. There's a hitch. Got a nice little hook play on the edge. He'll pick up close to a first down. It is a first down, and that'll move the chains. 1st and 10. The ball is at the 20-yard line. They're in the red zone.
You know, we talked about the cushion that they're getting on the outside. We talked about that in the first half, and now Bellarmine's starting to pick up on that and take those yards when you can.
Bellarmine breaks the huddle. I formation. New tailback. Now they're going to go back to the shotgun. Motion across. Smith in the halfback position. He'll take the football. He's busted over the left side. He'll pick up about 4. And you can see the extra effort right now by the Knight running backs as they continue to push forward, try to pick up that extra yard.
You remember in the first half with those plays, you're getting a hat in the backfield?
Not happening anymore.
Yeah. Those body shots, man, I'm telling you, just seems like they're starting to take a little bit of effect. Maybe taking some of the wind out.
Again, a 2-point lead right now by St. Mary of the Woods. And we're in the third quarter. 10:34 and clock running.
Pomeroy's hit a big play defensively.
3 receivers are going to throw the quick. They got it right in the middle. That's going to potentially stay short.
Just barely.
Oh, they called him in.
Yeah, I thought he was in.
And there's the flag for the taunt.
Oh, boy.
Now you're going to determine if you're going to take it on the extra point or if you're going to take it on the kickoff.
I would do the kickoff.
But there was a taunt by number 7 of Bellarmine. He got right in somebody's face and just let him have it. Now the choice is by St. Mary of the Woods. You take it on the kick or on the kickoff. And don't be surprised he takes it on the kickoff. That's another 15 yards you could add to field position.
That you're probably going to need, potentially.
So it is a 26-22 lead, and I thought he ended up short and bounced into the end zone, but that really isn't going to matter at this point. Okay, and they're going to put it on the kickoff. So, again, that 15-yard penalty is going to give St. Mary of the Woods great field position and does not take them out of the potential to regain the lead.
That's right.
No, they are going to take it on the extra point. Now they're going to make them do something with it. So, again, they're going to try to take points off the board of Bellarmine. So it's not going on the kickoff. It's going to go on this one. They're going to try the field goal style extra point. This is very similar to what you're going to see in the NFL. So it'll be 35 yards on the extra point. It'll still only count 1. We're going to see if he can put it through here. Also takes him out of the 2-point opportunity, which would have made it 6. Kick is up. It's got distance, and it's good. And it's a 5-point lead for the Knights as we return for more action here on Indiana Sports Network.
When you're buying a car, getting a mortgage for your dream home, taking out a personal loan, or growing your small business, you know exactly what you need. At Crane Credit Union, our personal banking experience can help you get there. We are here to make your life easier so you can focus on what really matters. Visit cranecu.org to see how we can help you reach your goals. Crane Cares, Crane Credit Union, committed to investing in you and your community.
You are watching St. Mary of the Woods Sprint Football on Indiana Sports Network.
Two undefeated teams here in the Midwestern Sprint, or Midwest Sprint Football League, and they're battling it out. It's 27-22, Bellarmine with that 5-point lead over the St. Mary of the Woods Pomeroys. Fumble caused the turnover, and immediately points on the board for the Knights.
Yeah, they're very opportunistic, taking advantage of the opportunities that's given to them, and that's what the Pomeroys going to have to do. You have an advantage, you have an opportunity, take advantage of it, and there have been a few times they haven't quite been able to do that against these Knights.
Caden Melliker will kick this one. That's a good kick, and that's going to be tough. They picked it up. Can he make the move? He fumbled the ball again. He could score it. He got it down inside the 10, and he's down. It was fumbled twice, but they're going to say it's done, and now we're seeing a lot of extracurriculars out there.
And another
There's
flag.
one. There's another flag.
What a disaster. This is a disaster in the last couple of minutes for St. Mary of the Woods.
About 2 minutes where it's been really tough, and the coaches are over here going, think. You can see Coach Powell going, man, will you think? Ball was popped loose. That's a really nice play by the Knights as they immediately stood him up. He tried to make extra yardage out of something that probably wasn't there, and the ball came loose. And with that one, they're going to say it was down at about the 8-yard line is what they're looking at. Then with the penalty, we'll see what that is. 2 penalties on the play. They got a hold on St. Mary of the Woods. That's declined because that was pre. And then we have an unsportsmanlike on St. Mary of the Woods. That'll go half the distance. That ball will go at the 5-yard line. And the reason they could decline it, they were both on St. Mary of the Woods. The reason they declined it was because it was pre the ball coming loose. It was before the ball came loose. And so they declined that one because if they took it, St. Mary of the Woods retains the football. So they didn't take that one, but the other one was dead ball. And now it's 1st and goal at the 3. 27-22, and Bellarmine has a chance to try to break this game open. The first time that they've had a lead was just about a minute ago. 27-22, it's a 5-point game.
Once again, Pomeroy's going to need something big to happen here.
Power I formation to the left. He's going to pound it in there. No, he pull it. Play action's got a man open. He missed him.
Yeah.
He's lucky he didn't get that one picked.
That's right. The guy slipped in the end zone. He was trying to plant. Ball sailed over his head, and boy, if the Pomeroys can force a field goal attempt here, that'd be a big momentum shift. I know we're a couple downs away from that, but that's the mentality. You got to be thinking about that. What do we do? How can we keep them out of the end zone at all costs right here?
Well, I was really surprised they didn't just try to pound it in.
Me too. I think we will now. I think we will now, Herb.
Here we come. They're going to pound it over to the side. He's got the power, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Bellarmine.
Yeah, mano a mano. You're not bringing him down with an arm tackle. He had the angle. He had the momentum going forward. Nobody to knock him sideways or backwards, and he's going to score. Just a tough, like I said, last 2 minutes of game action have been disastrous for the Pomeroys. Not saying the wheels are falling off, but, man, those lug nuts are a little loose.
Brendan Reed scores the touchdown. Again, a tremendous play. It's 33-22. Extra point. Extra point. Ben Valet tries to pound that one. It's up, and it's good. 34-22. It's a 12-point lead for Bellarmine, and now St. Mary the Woods has to come back on this one, and we will come back as well. You're watching Indiana Sports Network.
At Lynn's Pharmacy, we're more than just your pharmacist. We're your neighbors.
Our kids go to the same schools. We eat at the same restaurants.
We sit next to you in church.
When I listen to a symptom.
When I fill a prescription.
When I offer advice, I'm not just helping a customer. I'm helping my neighbor and a friend. My name is Lynn Hofstetter, and I'm the proud owner of Lynn's Pharmacy, a modern pharmacy with old-fashioned values and personal service, dedicated to keeping you, your family, and our community.
You're watching the Indiana Sports Network.
Ben Valet with the extra point, puts that one in. 39 is the kicker on this one, Caden Melliker, and he'll try to pound the kickoff. His deep kickoff caused the issue on the second turnover for St. Mary the Woods as the ball went over the head of the returners. He's done a nice job. He pounded the last one. We'll see what he does on this kickoff.
In the first 4 minutes and 52 seconds of the quarter, Bellarmine 21 as that ball goes out of bounds. Pomeroy's nothing. 21-0 in the 5 minutes. You are hard pressed to find a 21-0 run in basketball in 5 minutes. Whoa, you don't see 21 runs in football very often in 5 minutes, or not in a quarter, 5 minutes. Ooh.
I'm trying to think back. Yeah, I had one this year, but that's very rare.
Of course you would.
That was when we had 50 and a quarter.
Oh my gosh. This
first time in my history.
This year?
Yeah.
Whoa.
It was brutal. But we don't want to see that happen. St. Mary the Woods needs to move the football and stick it in the end zone here.
While I have a chance here, congratulations to you. I know you don't talk about yourself a lot, right? 198 wins, closing in on a milestone. The Indiana High School Football Coach Hall of Famer Herb King closing in on a milestone. Not going to jinx him. Chance to get there this year. We'll see what happens.
He's going to have to scramble with this. He got a man open. Got to hit him with it. He did. He's not going to gain any yards. He may even lose a yard. Nope, he's going to gain 1 yard on the quick pass. That's okay. You're not losing it and not losing the football. They just need to settle the troops and move the ball.
Big win last night against North Vermilion. Regular season finale this upcoming weekend. I think you're going to get win 199, and then we'll see what the draw has tomorrow. And good luck to you, man. I hope you get 200 this season. I really do.
Well, thank you.
I'll be watching.
Open on the out. They left him this time, and he just about threw it out of bounds, but he'll pick up about 5 on it. It'll be 3rd and 4.
Just able to stay in bounds there.
Yeah, thanks, guys. You guys give me grief all the time. It's almost like going home and listening to my wife sometimes. Comes back. Here it is, St. Mary the Woods with the football, 3rd and 4. They desperately need one. Left it. Hitch got him. Yep. Just don't turn it over. He almost lost it.
He almost did. Almost did.
They're going to say first down.
Yep.
Just because he threw it in a hole, and you can't do anything with it other than go down because you're going to have guys on both sides. First down.
We're going to go deep here in a minute, I do believe.
But they needed to just slow it and get the first down.
Things down.
Got to settle things down. You can do it by running. You can do it by passing.
The running part has been a little tough lately.
2-by-2 set. They went for the vertical. He's got to run for this one. On the sideline, makes a move, and he's out of bounds, and they'll say he picked up about 7. There's a potential flag on that one. It wasn't called.
He's lost of balance, I think.
Gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4.
Of course, we have the game next Saturday. You'll be at Park Heritage next Saturday. We'll be right here on the Indiana Sports Network, Fountain Central at Park Heritage, and Herb going for win number 199.
Inside run, he's got a seam. He pops over for the first down.
It's the best run since what? First quarter, maybe?
Probably since the first quarter. Again, running back on this one, Keandre Jones picks up the first down.
And that was less than 10-yard run. I'm just saying, Bellarmine's run defense has been very stout after the first quarter, especially.
Now you got 6 in there. He went to turn the corner. He goes nowhere. And the big issue right now is the defensive backs and outside linebackers for Bellarmine have been very active in the run game. And when you do that, you do open yourself up for some play action if you can get that eye candy in front of them, have them turn their eyes on it, and then vertical over the top, you've got it wide open.
Got to have time for that. That's another issue. They've been getting in the backfield, really harassing Toski. He's even at the end of the first half, not having the time to set his feet to go downfield. They've been getting in the backfield very nicely.
And they've just been sitting back playing.
Yeah.
And they've been playing in man coverage. It's man free is what it's called. They got man-to-man on the outside guys. They're playing a mixed coverage is what it is. It's route recognition with the 2 outside guys and then a free safety over the top.
You know, we talked about it. Are you going to be disciplined enough to take those 5, 6, 7-yarders and march down the field that way? And we'll see.
Well, you should be able to run the football, but again, Bellarmine's done a great job in being on him. Almost fumbled that snap. He's got a man open. That's a hit.
There it is.
They got it early. That'll be a first down at the point of contact, so it'll be a first down. Ball will rest at about the 25-yard line. And, you know, you were right. The official threw the flag really well.
I'm telling you, that's the same guy.
That's
the same guy.
Stuck it right there.
Yeah, he did.
Now, a lot of times when I used to work D1 stuff, the flag would be thrown and the guy would actually go and move it.
Right.
Because they have to put it exactly where the foul occurred.
Yeah.
And this guy doesn't have to do that. He's got an arm.
Do not play him in cornhole, folks. I would not do it if I were you.
He stuck it there. They spot the ball at the 25-yard line. That's where the foul occurred. It'll be first down.
It's a nice drive here by the Pomeroys. You got to kick this thing in the end zone to get back in the game.
They're 2 scores behind. They trail by 12. 4 minutes of really tough football for the Pomeroys. Again, press coverage. Have a chance. Look. Doesn't have it. He can scramble for yards here if he wants to. Picks up about 5. That's a pretty good move.
Offensive line held up very nicely that time. Did not hold at the end. Thought they were a little close to that right when Toski was starting to scramble. But good coverage downfield by the Knights. Nobody able to break open.
It'll bring up 2nd down and 6. 6:10 left to go in the third period. The clock running. Looking through the fade. Got him open. Touchdown. St. Mary of the Woods. The Pomeroys score. And that'll cut it down to 6. With the extra point, could be back to a 5-point lead.
That's number 2 for Calvin Jassy. And once again, Duval.
And I'll tell you what, he's, again, another solid play by St. Mary of the Woods. Now they just have to get a 3 and out or some stop defensively so they can have a chance to come back.
Oh, my goodness.
Another extra point failure.
I was just going to say good snap, too.
That wasn't there. And in the process, they trail by 6. Again, Bellarmine with a 6-point lead when we return for more on Indiana Sports Network.
A+ Printing is your best place for uniforms, programs, t-shirts, and hats, plus screen printing, business printing, and documents. Get all your promotional items, including koozies and coffee mugs. Just give Kevin a call. A+ Printing does it all.
Move the view to here. It'll go through your hands. It's very difficult because you have your arms extended and you're going like this. And All right, sorry.
It's a teaching lesson there.
Yeah, on how to, because that's my specialty, believe it or not. He gets the football up the middle, trying to go to that right side. They're going to track him down off the edge, make the tackle at the 35, and that's where Bellarmine will have the football. Big defensive series for the Pomeroys. They trail by 6, 5:58 left to go here in the third period.
This is a big stop opportunity. And here for the Pomeroys, you do not want to give up a touchdown here, as Bellarmine scored on the last 3 possessions.
Balanced backfield. They're going to put it in off tackle, and he's got a chance to break to the edge, and he's still going.
Boy, that leg tackle against that guy.
Not good.
Not going to happen. Just not. I mean, you can't hit him high. You can't hit him too low.
Well,
I mean, I'm just saying.
I think you can hit him low, but I don't think
not
you're going
too low, where you're going to trying to reach for his shoestrings. That's not going to happen. You got to get a little bit more on him than that. And a lot of this angle.
You're not going to grab him by the shoulder pads and pull him down, because that young man is not only a good running back, he's a really good athlete. Had great balance by Reed. He shook that one tackler off, made 6 yards on that one, a 2nd and 4. They're going to hammer it off again. There he goes.
That direct snap to him?
Yep, the direct snap. And the reason I say I really like that is, I'm using a bunch of that right now. Take my best back, stick him in the backfield, add the extra blocker. You have to account for where you put the quarterback on the field. That doesn't hurt you. And then you got to figure out if you're tougher than they are up front. And right now, Bellarmine is tougher than St. Mary the Woods up front on their defensive front.
There's still plenty of time to change that, but you're right. Right now,
all it takes is one big loss, and you cannot jump off sides here.
That's right.
Boom, hammer, side saddle, Reed. He's off the edge. Nice run, and again, they're running power flow football, which is very difficult if you don't know what to do, if you're either going to pinch or run. They're reading the front side end. If you didn't know this, when they read the front side end, if the end widens, the quarterback keeps the ball. If the end pinches, which he did right there, he hands it off. Now, the normal way to do that one, when he hands the ball off, the middle linebacker has to chase that down. And right now, St. Mary the Woods middle linebacker wasn't able to get to him quick enough. Gain of 6. There's the boot, the waggle through it in the ground. That's a really nice play.
Yep.
And he says he's got a man in the vicinity.
Right, he did.
If he didn't have a man in the vicinity, the ball had to cross the line of scrimmage, and it did not. But the official immediately made the point.
Yeah, Reed was there in the vicinity, just a few yards further. And so good job there by Worley. Just throw that ball in the turf. Don't risk anything, and go to the next down.
3rd down and 4. This is the play of the drive right now. We're going to see if St. Mary the Woods can come up with a big stop. Right about the 50-yard line, you may not want to take the 4th down play. Lots of noise. He's going to throw it. There's a hitch, and he missed the pick. And there he goes down the sideline. Could score. He doesn't. They get him out inside the 10.
Gavin Fushi once again is kind of not high stepping as in, being braggadocious, but, sometimes you go to that high step to try to fake your defender and make him think you're going to make a cut and keep going down that sideline, able to get him an extra 15 yards after that. It was a great catch on the sideline.
Went for the pick, missed the pick.
That's a, high risk, high reward maneuver, but boy, when you don't get that pick, you just leave yourself exposed like that.
Bunch left, I formation. You got a pistol. Here it comes. You're going to put him in motion. Somebody's supposed to go in motion. They're going to run the football here. And hand it off to Reed. Nope, they throw the flat pass. Here it comes. And that could have been there it is.
Yeah, that's a late hit.
Yep.
Late hit on the
quarterback. Can't throw him.
No, you can't. No, you can't. And a lot of groaning there.
Roughing the passer, that'll put half the distance. It'll be first down, the ball to 3.
Look, it might have been Nick Crone from Martinsville there, just going to get caught with that infraction.
Half the distance, first down. And you want to go hard, but you don't want to overextend and make that play.
Yeah, you see Crone from Martins. Oh, boy.
And the sideline for Bellarmine is just gone crazy.
Somebody get in the game, I think, because that's what kind of cheer that was. I don't know. They got some. It's going to be interesting here.
They switched him over. I like that one.
Yeah, I do too.
And I don't think he got in.
He rolled over, but he
rolled
on
over,
someone?
He's really close. Now that's an interesting one I haven't seen in a couple years.
Mm-hmm.
The power eye shift.
They shift both.
They shift both. Most of the time you just shift one.
Yeah.
Here it is, 2nd and goal from about the 1.5. These guys don't care where it's going. Running that clock down. Quarterback sneak, he's going to get that one in. That was a huge surge. Touchdown, Bellarmine. And they score that one, they're going to go for 2. 40-28, it's 12. 2 points and put them up 14. That would be huge in this ball game because St. Mary of the Woods has missed 3 extra points. And here comes the 2-point conversion. Again, Worley, quarterback sneak, pushed it in, took it in the end zone. It's a 12-point lead, and here comes the power eye again from the 3.
Oh, who used the timeout? Ooh, Bellarmine wasted the timeout.
Bellarmine takes the timeout.
Play clock down.
And we will too. You're watching St. Mary of the Woods football on Indiana Sports Network.
There is a greatness inside of you, a passion, a strength, a determination. So embrace it. Embrace the greatness that you bring to everything you do. Embrace the idea that you can do work that makes an impact. Work that keeps the country moving forward and our economy strong. Because not everyone has what you have. And that's exactly what connects you to all of us at Great Dane. There's greatness inside of you. Are you ready to embrace it?
You are watching St. Mary of the Woods Sprint Football on Indiana Sports Network.
Both teams talking over this 2-point conversion. The Knights took the timeout. They didn't like something, and it may have been the clock running down because they took a while to get it lined up, and then they just waited.
Yep.
2:37 left to go, and we're still in the third period, and all of a sudden it's touchdown, touchdown, touchdown right away.
Scoring.
Short yards, big plays, and here's a big play. It's a 12-point lead. They're going to shuffle it to the side. They'll boot him out. There it is. They throw it up, and it's picked. He could take it if he wants. He can't. And the 2-point conversion fails. It's still a 12-point lead for Bellarmine as we pause, and we'll come back with the kickoff. You're watching Indiana Sports Network.
When you're buying a car, getting a mortgage for your dream home, taking out a personal loan, or growing your small business, you know exactly what you need. At Crane Credit Union, our personal banking experience can help you get there. We are here to make your life easier so you can focus on what really matters. Visit cranecu.org to see how we can help you reach your goals. Crane Cares, Crane Credit Union, committed to investing in you and your community.
You are watching St. Mary of the Woods Sprint Football on Indiana Sports Network.
And we want to thank our sponsors for this afternoon's ball game: A+ Printing, Crane Credit Union, Fearless Designs, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Great Dane, the Hamilton Center, Lynn's Pharmacy, Riddell National Bank, and York Automotive. Transportation for Indiana Sports Network is provided by York Automotive with 6 locations in Brazil, Greencastle, Crawfordsville, and Plainfield. Number 39, and that's Caden Melliker, pounds this ball. They'll get it down to the 20-yard line. He's got a seam if he can get to it, and just quite can't get it there. Ball's at the 39, where St. Mary the Woods will start with a football.
You know what's interesting is football is an interesting game. Bellarmine coming into this game has scored 17 points in the third quarter combined all season. Today they've scored 27 and the quarter's still not over.
All it takes is just a little bit of a break and away you go.
That's right.
2:32 left to go here in the third period. A lot of points scored in this third period.
Yeah, turnovers will kill you. Oh boy, there's the offsides. There's a flag. Free play.
Good run. Run. Here he goes down the sideline. He gets some big yards and a first down.
Yeah, Bellarmine was late getting someone on the field.
Got a hold in the defensive backfield.
I thought they were late getting somebody. There's a flag at the 40 on the opposite side. They were late getting somebody on the field.
Yeah, the illegal substitution is what it is. It'll be first down, St. Mary the Woods. Ball to 43-yard line as they've crossed the center. They got to wait and get the actual chains moved.
Yep.
They'll throw it. He got the nice little out. And he'll get close to the first down. Matter of fact, it is a first down for St. Mary the Woods. Now, both clicking.
Yeah.
The offenses are really moving for both these teams.
You got to possess the ball to be able to move it. That's been the difference in this quarter.
Quick, throws the quick out again, picks up some more yardage. This is just about as good as an actual run. The only issue is you don't want somebody to jump it. If they jump this one and try to pick six it and get it, you're really in trouble. But Bellarmine said, you're not throwing the ball deep. We got you man up. They throw the slant right in. He's got a chance. He's down to the 6-yard line. First and goal. They're going to say it's at the 5. First and goal, St. Mary the Woods.
Pomeroy's want to go fast, too, here.
Getting ready for it, looking. Throw the quick slant, he's got it. Touchdown, Pomeroys. And St. Mary the Woods scores again. They move the score right into that 6-point margin. They're going to try the extra point again, see if they can get this one in. And again, number 19 for the Pomeroys scores one more time.
Give him the hat trick, Calvin Jassy.
And he got the extra point.
Wonderful.
It's a 5-point lead for Bellarmine when we return for more action on Indiana Sports Network.
There was a time when your local pharmacy defined your community. Before the days of long lines and drive-through national chains, pharmacists gave your health personal attention, and you always met with a familiar face. Back then, your questions were always answered, even when you forgot to ask. In Brazil, Indiana, that friendly local pharmacy has always been Lynn's Pharmacy since 1872. We are a modern pharmacy with the latest technology, still deliver that old-fashioned, friendly personal service today. Experience the tradition with your family at Lynn's Pharmacy in downtown Brazil.
You are watching St. Mary the Woods Sprint Football on Indiana Sports Network.
5-point football game. And that disastrous 4-minute period still hurts, but not so bad when you can move the football and score.
Yeah, you're still right there. It's a 5-point game. And you think about those back-to-back turnovers to begin this half. It's just, ooh. Think about all the what-ifs.
Nice big kick. He's going down the middle. Do they get him? They do. They got him right around the 35-yard line. They'll put it at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 for Bellarmine.
Bellarmine's been able to get run backs consistently. With the directional kick, you kick that thing down to the 5-yard line, pin them on the sideline. You don't want them starting their drive at the 37-yard line. We got that special teams unit. You love to kind of pin them inside the 25 with that kind of a kick, Herb.
All right. We've seen their running game along with really good play-action passing.
Yes, we have.
From the Knights. They're going to move it again. Effectively a double tight formation as they get this one set up. And they're going to hammer the ball inside one more time. They got him for a 2-yard loss.
Different guy running the ball that time there. You got Gann again, I do believe, and able to knock him backwards a little bit.
So Gann loses about 2, almost 3 yards on it. And it's 2nd down. Now they're bunching over. Everybody's running back and forth. It's
they got plenty of time on the play clock. Who else can we move?
Worley is setting up Reed on the side. He'll go to throw it down in the outside, and they've got him for a short gain. Didn't get anywhere that time.
Good job to throttle down and make a sure tackle. Tyler Smith, he's got to have probably about 5 or 6 grabs today. But a great tackle by the Pomeroys to bring up a big 3rd down and long.
DeLon Harvey on the stop on that one. And here comes 3rd and 7.
Offensive unit getting ready, or special teams unit getting ready.
They're getting ready because it's the end of the quarter, and here comes the 4th quarter. We'll be back for more on Indiana Sports Network.
Grace Clinic Health Professional. Affordable, compassionate, comprehensive healthcare for the whole family. In Terre Haute and Greencastle.
I'm All-Pro running back Jonathan Taylor for York Automotive. York is my #1 pick for your next car, truck, or SUV. Shop from over 600 vehicles at yorkautomotive.com today.
You're #1 at York.
You are watching St. Mary of the Woods Sprint Football on Indiana Sports Network.
Big opportunity. It's 3rd down and 7. And the Pomeroys desperately need a stop. Worley, the quarterback for Bellarmine, has been exceptional today when the pressure's on.
Yeah, he has. He's been very good at scrambling, buying time. Accurate with the ball.
Steps back, play action. He's going double move. Got a man down the sideline, over his head, 4th down.
A little bit of hand fighting there, both ways. Good no call, I thought. As it was going, I think, for Smith once again. And the Pomeroys get a massive stop.
That's a huge stop. Again, 4th down and 7. And if I tell you right now, don't jump off sides, that'd be a big one, wouldn't it?
Oh, it would be pretty big, Kurt. It would be pretty big.
4th and 7. Getting ready for this one. They've been short punts the whole time.
You got to watch the fake, too.
It's been short punt game for Belly. Almost lost that one. Got it away.
Right there.
Petrillo missed it.
Oh, my God.
He got it. Finally fell on the football, just missed that one. Austin Petrillo came up with the football. It'll be 1st down for St. Mary of the Woods, but the ball rests at the 10-yard line. They desperately need to get out of the shadow of their end zone.
Sure do. That was a tough one right there with when you're looking at potentially giving the ball right back, and it was so close. Got to be sure on special teams. The special teams unit both ways. You got to work out some kinks there.
That's the first good punt that the Knights had all day.
Yep.
The rest of them have been shanked or short, where it gave St. Mary the Woods opportunity. Here we go, first down. Ball's at the 10-yard line, coming out. Getting this one ready to go, and here it comes. Toski will take the snap. Sets back, looking. Got a man down the sideline. He's got it. He's at the 50, down to the 47-yard line. A 45-yard pass. It's first down, Pomeroys.
Corbin Cleveland, the 6'1 sophomore, with a huge grab and just laying it in a breadbasket, just tossing it in there. What a great pass from Toski.
Switch the defense. They're going to have to throw it up. They do it again. He's got it. Oh, off his hands. Thought he was going to have that one. It did hit him in the hands. Tough one. It would be a tough catch, but it's definitely possible.
I don't know who calls the play for the Pomeroys, but I absolutely love when you hit a big play going right back to it again. I'm a big fan of that, Herb. Going right back to that same matchup. See if you can pop them twice in a row. Got press on the near side.
Press on both sides.
Here he goes.
Deep. Here goes again.
Got him.
He's got it. He's at the 7-yard line. They'll mark him at the 8. First and goal, Pomeroys.
Herb, sometimes you just got to let it rip. They had that same route tree on the near side as they did before. You had the out route and the little deep slant in. And that time they got him.
Look for the slant down the middle, although they do have the safety over the top right now. That's the problem.
Watch that corner.
Look, set, got the corner, catch at the 3. And a good tackle. He's down to the 2-yard line. We'll see where they line it. It's at the 3.
Baker Hadaway with a great touchdown-saving tackle from Dothan, Alabama. And that's right there on the Alabama-Georgia border. Are you in Eastern time zone or in Central? Which one are you in? Somebody make up your mind. No, I'm just joking at Dothan. Don't get mad at me.
Inside run. Nope. Toski takes. He's got a man open. Oh, he dropped the football.
Oh, my goodness. That probably was a good thing. To that be in an incompletion. He was very close to the line of scrimmage, but also I thought there was a defender right there. I don't know if he was in position to make the tackle.
Had a man blocked. He had a man blocked.
Okay.
If he caught the ball and squared up, he had a chance to score.
Yeah.
Third down. Ball at the 3-yard line.
Boy, this is an exciting drive.
St. Mary the Woods trails by 5.
Play clock down to 10.
Here it comes. Toski takes it, looks. Got nobody, could scramble for this one. He's inside. Touchdowns, Pomeroys. Toski on the scramble. He scores. They're going to hold everybody out. Now St. Mary the Woods is ahead by 1, and they're going to go for 2 to try to get the 3-point advantage.
There's going to be, 5 more touchdowns in this game, potentially. I'd love to go for 1, Herb.
13:32 left to go in the ball game, and Toski scrambles for a score. Trying to get the play called.
Yeah. You don't want to waste a timeout here on a 2-point conversion.
10 seconds left to go before they score this one.
They're going to
have to go ahead and kick the extra point.
Oh, man.
4. They called the timeout, and that's a tough one, too.
That's a big one.
And the Pomeroys lead by 1. We'll take a short break. You're watching Indiana Sports Network.
It could be anyone. The star student, the all-state athlete. I never thought it could happen to me, that I could lose everything. I found help, I found hope, I found recovery. I regained something lost.
You are watching St. Mary of the Woods Sprint Football on Indiana Sports Network.
Well, both teams now have wasted a timeout this half on a 2-point conversion attempt. They both have 2 timeouts remaining, if I remember correctly. Boy, I hate to waste a timeout like that. What is a big play right here? As you mentioned, if they get this 2-point conversion, they're up the field goal. But, boy, these timeouts are precious in the second half.
Well, here we go. And again, the Pomeroys with the football on a 2-point conversion.
You go fade the corner far side.
Trips, they motion him across. Motion him back, he'll go flip it back. Did they get him the edge? No, they didn't. He should throw to the backside. He's got him open. Score the 2 points.
Wide open. Defense lost and he was wide open. What a big 2-point conversion.
Roll right, throwback, and they got it in. And St. Mary of the Woods by 3 points when we return for more on Indiana Sports Network.
At Lynn's Pharmacy, we're more than just your pharmacist. We're your neighbors.
Our kids go to the same schools. We eat at the same restaurants.
We sit next to you in church.
When I listen to a symptom.
When I fill a prescription.
When I offer advice, I'm not just helping a customer. I'm helping my neighbor and a friend. My name is Lynn Hofstetter, and I'm the proud owner of Lynn's Pharmacy, a modern pharmacy with old-fashioned values and personal service, dedicated to keeping you, your family, and our community healthy since 1872.
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
You are watching St. Mary of the Woods Sprint Football on Indiana Sports Network.
Well, they talk about there's no defense played, but there's a lot of defense played. There's a lot of defense played because you gotta try to stop somebody.
Yeah.
And this one is a big one. Here it comes. St. Mary of the Woods with the deep kick. They put this one down and back, and he got it off the edge. He touches it. He's got to field it, and it's tackled inside the 15-yard line.
There you go.
And that old momentum has just switched.
Absolutely. We get a flag with a lot of groans up here. What's going on?
Looks like it.
I don't see one.
We'll see what we've got here.
Oh, there it is. It's covered up. We couldn't see it through the team. That's why.
Unsportsmanlike against St. Mary of the Woods. You get too jacked up and you say things or do things, and that's kind of what's happened to them. It's been their Achilles heel in this ball game, not because of the yardage, but because of the momentum.
That's right. And this one was the yardage as well. They were backed up inside the 15-yard line. This brings them up to the 27. That was a big penalty right there.
13-25. If you're Bellarmine, you want to drive the football slowly and methodically and score. If you score too quickly, St. Mary of the Woods has shown they can score it in a hurry. Inside run, there it goes, and he could go.
Wow.
Huge tackle as he jumps and rides him to the ground with a gain of about 30 yards right up the middle. Ball will rest at the 42. It'll be 1st and 10.
Harvey saved another, 15 yards with that tackle.
It was inside zone. The lineman had jumped from the B gap to the C gap, and immediately a nice inside zone to the right side. He made the back cut and took that thing right down the middle. I formation. Offset to the side. Motion goes across. Here comes Bellarmine. They'll run the football on this one. They'll shift it over one more time. Power football off the edge. They've got him down the side, and they hold him back for a 1-yard loss. Helmet came off. He'll have to leave the ball game. They'll stop the clock for a moment, and then they'll wind it.
Yeah, and that's Gant that's got to go out with his helmet off. That's big in this situation. Big second down situation here without Gant.
2nd and 11, because Gant has had several of their big plays off of small passes. He's turned them into big yardage.
Now keep your eyes on Smith.
2-by-2 set. Smith is number 12 at the bottom of the screen. They're going to hand it up the middle, and there he goes. Inside zone, they've got it going.
Oh, boy.
They've got the inside zone going right now. And when you get that, it's very difficult to shut it down.
The players a little slow to get up here for the Pomeroys.
Appears to be Austin Petrillo who's on the ground, and they'll come out with the trainer, and we'll take a short break. You're watching Indiana Sports Network.
When you're buying a car, getting a mortgage for your dream home, taking out a personal loan, or growing your small business, you know exactly what you need. At Crane Credit Union, our personal banking experience can help you get there. We are here to make your life easier so you can focus on what really matters. Visit cranecu.org to see how we can help you reach your goals. Crane Cares, Crane Credit Union, committed to investing in you and your community.
You are watching St. Mary of the Woods Sprint Football on Indiana Sports Network.
Inside zone is what they're cutting their teeth on right now, and they're going to run it again. And he pulled it this time. They got him on the edge. He'll lose yardage as Worley thought he had the defensive end taken care of. The issue with it, if the defensive end is making that play, then the middle linebacker's not. You'll run it again, and the defensive end will not tackle the running back.
Harvey once again making another play. He's been big on this drive. Been big all day for this Pomeroy defense.
Again, running that inside zone play, they've been wrong 3 times in this series on who they have. It's gap control stuff. 3-4 defense. They're going to hand it off again. There he goes, right up the middle. He's got 2, maybe 3 yards, 2 yards on the gain. It'll bring up 3rd and 9. Big play in this ball game with 11 minutes and 12 seconds left to go. And the Pomeroys desperately need to force this one. It's going to be 4 down territory. They're already set up. So it gets 4 down territory. They got 2 chances to pick up the first down here. 3rd and 9. I formation, tight end on the right. Pass. Here it comes. They're going to throw it deep if he can. He's got him up. Pick.
Oh, you have to have that.
And with it, lineman downfield. So you got a choice on this one of what you're going to do. That is lineman downfield.
I decline this. Make it 4th and 9. Herb, it's going to be a 5-yard penalty, correct?
5 yard.
Yeah, I take 4th and 9 over 3rd and 14.
Oh yeah.
But you got to come up with that pick. You got to have that ball. Got to have that ball.
Now I'm going to tell you this, and this sounds really brutal.
That's why they're on defense.
That's it. That is why that man is playing defense.
Yes, indeed.
He may be fast and speedy, but a lot of times it's because he doesn't catch the ball well.
Oh, man.
I know that was a terrible thing to say.
No.
That's what happens.
It's true.
Then talk about that in the NFL all the time.
Yes,
there are very few guys that really had great hands that played in the NFL. Rod Woodson, the Indiana native, would be one because he could play anywhere he wanted.
Yeah.
And they're going to go for the field goal and try to tie it. 42 yards. Now he hit one from what, 35 before?
Yeah.
So this one adds a little bit of different distance. Will he do it? He pounds it.
Oh, wow.
And he hits it.
Wow.
High ball game. Wow, what a kick and what an opportunity. We'll be back with the kickoff in just a moment. You're watching Indiana Sports Network.
Laser engraving at its finest by Fearless Designs is now available. Cups, bats, gloves, license plates, and almost anything you desire can now be a laser engraved gift for your family and friends or a promotional item for your company. Stay on the unique cutting edge of technology. Call, text, or email Fearless Designs. You'll be glad you did. You are watching St. Mary of the Woods Sprint Football on Indiana Sports Network.
And you can't ask for a better ball game than this one. Tied at 43 all with 10:27 left to go in the ball game. And Again, we want to thank our sponsors for today's game: A Plus Printing, Crane Credit Union, Fearless Designs, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Great Dane, the Hamilton Center, Lynn's Pharmacy, Riddell National Bank, and York Automotive. Transportation for Indiana Sports Network is provided by York Automotive with 6 locations in Brazil, Greencastle, Crawfordsville, and Plainfield. Kick us up. It's a deep one. Gets down to the 15-yard line. Then here come the Pomeroys. He's got a seam, and he could go the distance, but he's run out of bounds. That's a huge return, a 45-yard return, and it's first down, Pomeroys.
There have been so many twists and turns, ebbs and flows in this contest. Boy, the momentum is just fantastic that the Pomeroys have right here. What a great, I talked about special teams. They got a nice run back here. Now the offense is driving this thing down the field, getting the end zone. 10:20 to go in the game.
Well, you got a kicker, you use him.
That's right.
Ties the ball game.
Yep.
But also they kicked it deep, and all of a sudden the Pomeroys had a chance to break one. They did. Got it close. You're over the 50-yard line at the ball, 1st and 10. You're in great field position. Inside run, and now the Pomeroys running the football down the middle. First down, Pomeroys, as he goes across that 10-yard mark. Ball will rest at the 34-yard line.
That was, it looked like it was Emberton. That's our best run for a while. He's got a player down. We're having some players struggling here in the second half. We'll see if he's okay.
Hopefully he is. We'll pause for a break. We'll be right back.
The Fellowship of Christian Athletes has the mission of leading every coach and every athlete into a growing relationship with Jesus Christ and His church. Through camps and huddles, character coaches, and special events, we are making an impact in West Central Indiana. Check out where you can get involved at our website, wcindianafca.org. FCA, we are the heart and soul in sports.
Your All-Pro running back Jonathan Taylor here for York Automotive. Looking for an All-Pro deal on your next car, truck, or SUV? York is my #1 pick. With over 600 vehicles in stock, York has the largest selection to meet your needs. We're talking new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Take it from one All-Pro to another, York has your best deal.
Shop online at yorkautomotive.com and we'll show you why we're not #1, you are.
We're not #1.
You are.
You're #1 at York.
You are watching St. Mary of the Woods Sprint Football on Indiana Sports Network.
Injured player was Baker Hadaway from Dothan, Alabama, and he's walking off the field and going to be attended to by the trainers. Hopefully he's all right. 4-1 front. They can run the football again from this position, and they try to do it, and he gets nailed almost in the backfield. He'll pick up just a yard maybe. He'll bring up 2nd down. Another player grabbing things. They've got ankles and knees now starting to go. Get late in the ball game and it just happens.
This has been a very physical football game. There's been a lot of plays both ways. A lot of guys making plays. It's been a
2nd down and 10. They say he did not move the chains. They'll throw the hitch. Almost got it picked.
That's a tough one. But that was a catch. Ball went out of bounds. That was a tight window. A very tight window to get that ball into. That was a risky throw.
And the reason why is because it looks like you're going to have that opening, but they've moved the inside. They're now in a true 4-3. And because you're in a 4-3, the outside linebacker come flying out on that. Mm-hmm. And the corner and outside linebacker had a chance to actually make the play. So they've changed defenses. It looks like you can run the ball, but in effect you can't.
It looks like Jackson's going to have to come out. Does the helmet come off or have a little equipment issues? I don't know why he had to come out.
Because they want him checked. So he's over talking to one of the trainers here in the bottom.
Did he get hit in the head with a helmet collision?
Yeah, no, he would have hit the ground with it. And they said he was potentially dazed. Could run, looking deep, throws it out of bounds.
Yeah, he's got to get rid of that thing. That had disaster written all over it.
Here's a tough one. And with that, it's 3rd down and 7.
We talked about two-town territory here. On the other end with Bellarmine, they end up going to field goal after that penalty. But see what the Pomeroys do here on 3rd and 7. Excuse me, 4th down. I'm sorry.
4th down, curl route, missed him. Don't throw it late. He did, but he got it in there. He could go.
Oh, my
5.
goodness.
Touchdown, Pomeroys. He stuck it in there.
What an effort.
Curl route, catches the ball. Carlos Munoz Jr., the tight end from Rio Rancho, New Mexico. He scores it, and the Pomeroys lead by 6.
That was all effort, desire, 2-a-days over the summer, weightlifting. My goodness, what an effort right there.
Here's the extra point. Tough snap, got it up, got it down, got it in, and it's 7-point lead for the Pomeroys. 49-43 with 8:53 left to go. And you're watching Indiana Sports Network.
There is a greatness inside of you, a passion, a strength, a determination. So embrace it. Embrace the greatness that you bring to everything you do. Embrace the idea that you can do work that makes an impact, work that keeps the country moving forward and our economy strong. Because not everyone has what you have, and that's exactly what connects you to all of us at Great Dane. There's greatness inside of you. Are you ready to embrace it?
You are watching St. Mary of the Woods Sprint Football on Indiana Sports Network.
There was a time when you're...
I've been there. Okay. Earlier I joked and said the first team to 60, but we're getting close.
We are.
50-43. And here comes the kickoff. Pounds that one deep and high. Ball to 20. He'll collect it. Is he going to get a lane or not? He didn't get one, and they got him wrapped up inside the 40. And that's where Bellarmine will take over with the football, 1st and 10.
Can you get a stop? This is the time. That's what you're looking at right here. The defense. You want to get a stop, and I know that sounds so obvious, but boy, these offenses run roughshod here in the second half. You got to remember, folks, the Pomeroys were up 15-13 at the half. There have been points aplenty in the first 20 minutes, basically 22 minutes of the second half. We got 8:44 to go. But Pomeroy defense, can you get a stop right here and force a punt like they did at the end of the 3rd quarter?
They had a penalty on that defensive. They had a hold penalty. Moved it up to the 45-yard line. Motion across. Now they better all get set. And they get set, 2-by-2 set. They're going to run inside zone. They ran power up the middle, made him bounce it, and finally got him caught for a 3-yard gain. And that's pretty good because
I agree.
This last series, it wasn't 3. It was like 8 and 9 every time he touched the ball.
Sure was.
And we'll do it again. Tackle by Skinner, the linebacker from Sullivan. He made this stop. It's 2nd down. Closed trips. It may go to the wide side here. It did. They're going to run power flow, and he kept the football, and they all got him wrapped up finally.
Yeah,
That's the tough play right there.
They didn't know if it was going to be Gant or Reed. They ended up tackling both of them. They stopped both of them. Reed had the ball, but that one went for a minimal gain.
Skinner makes the play again.
Yeah.
It's now 3rd and 8. Big play, 7:41 left to go in the ball game. Clock's running. Tight end trips at the top of your screen. Got a blitz. They didn't get to him. He's going to throw it. He lost it. That's a fumble.
Is it a fumble or forward pass? I think
they're going to say it's forward pass.
His arm was coming forward. They're going to say it's an incompletion. But still, fourth down.
And they're going to bring out the punting unit. St. Mary of the Woods going to have a chance to close this one out with this drive.
I'd still be wary of a fake punt here. You got to play this safe. Make sure he gets this thing off. Pomeroy send 2 back.
Well,
it's a numbers game here.
You don't have to send anybody back if you're Bellarmine, because that fullback in the middle of the play is Reed.
Exactly.
Here he comes.
Which is why I'd say be careful.
Nope. Deep snap.
Ooh.
Got it close. Fair catch.
Oh, he missed the punt.
Fumbled the punt. It goes to Bellarmine. And they have the football 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. And now, here we go. Muff punt. Bellarmine recovers the muff at the 13-yard line. They could not advance it, but it acts like a fumble. And it's 1st down for the Knights. Just had a huge defensive stop, but couldn't get their hands on the football. They're going to toss it to the edge. That's tough because that's a really good player off that edge, and he's made some hay, but he only picked up about 3 yards.
That's surprising because he had a head full of steam, and I thought he was going to cut that thing up and try to get downhill, but the gap never really emerged, and he kept trying to extend it, and the Pomeroys, boy, if you could find a way to force the field goal attempt once again, or to get a 4th down stop. Either way would be a win.
2nd and 7.
There's too many turnovers this half, Herb.
They're going to set him to the side, 2-by-2 set, shoot set. They're going to run it inside. There he goes, inside zone, and he's got yardage. And he's still going. Still going. He just scored.
Yeah, he rumbled off of that.
Touchdown Reed, and that's just because he keeps his feet driving.
Right.
Just a talented young man, and he scored the touchdown. And now a chance for Bellarmine to tie or take the lead. And they pulled out their extra point team because it's pretty automatic for them.
Got to play to the whistle. You got them stacked up. You think the play is going to be over, and then all of a sudden he just wriggles out of that thing and spins off. Goes to the end zone. That's 3 turnovers this half. All fumbles.
And those turnovers have
all led to scores.
They all led to scores. Here's the extra point. Good snap.
Yeah.
Holds good, kicks up, and it's in, and we have a tie score again. It's 50-50, 6:22 left to go in the ball game, and you're watching Indiana Sports Network.
The city of Brazil was founded in 1866. By 1876, there were 2 schools, 7 dry goods stores, 2 hardware stores, 4 churches, and 5 drugstores. One of those drugstores is still there today, Lynn's Pharmacy. Lynn's Pharmacy has grown from a small neighborhood drugstore to a modern pharmacy, offering prescriptions and medical equipment with old-fashioned values and unparalleled service. You can even step back in time and visit Lynn's Soda Parlor
here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
You are watching St. Mary of the Woods Sprint Football on Indiana Sports Network.
October 21st, that's 2 Saturdays from today. We'll be back here again doing a ball game at Quincy, or with Quincy and St. Mary of the Woods. And again, Quincy has 2 football teams. One of them is, a sprint football team that they've started. And again, that's the same thing as other teams in the league. Walsh has a regular style football team in Division II. Tie ball game at 50. Squib kick.
Who wants it? Oh my gosh.
Well, nobody got it, and they're going to pick it up in the middle. And he gets up over the 30-yard line, so it'll be first and 10, St. Mary of the Woods. Again, not next week, but the following, 2 weeks from today. We'll be back on the air with Quincy coming to West Terre Haute. Toski, the quarterback. Looking inside, they're going to hand the football. Lucky they didn't get an extra penalty on that one, and he gains no yards. Inside run. Tough one inside on that run by Keandre Jones. again for the sprint football, and now we have a player on the ground. And we'll take an injury timeout as well. You're watching Indiana Sports Network.
Treatment for those with mental illnesses and addiction issues has evolved over the years.
In the late 1960s,
Indiana's mental health system began to take shape.
From 1971
to 2021,
Hamilton Center has touched the lives of thousands of people
in central and west central Indiana.
We are committed to the latest therapies
to improve the quality of life for those with mental illnesses.
Treatment works.
Recovery is possible.
And thank you, Indiana.
You are watching St. Mary of the Woods Sprint Football on Indiana Sports Network.
Appeared to be a cramp or something else. We'll see. Hopefully he's back on. And again, young man doesn't appear to be too dangerously hurt. We'll hope we see him again. 4-3 defense for Bellarmine. They're going to gun it out on the edge. He's got a chance to pick up the first down. He does, and pick up about 13 yards. 5:43 as the clock stops to move the chains.
Big picture catch there to get that first down on the 2nd and 10. Move the chains, try to get this game, this go-ahead score, I should say.
Ball to 46-yard line. It'll be first down, St. Mary of the Woods. Looking, they're going to hand it inside. Looked like he had a hole there, and all of a sudden it just closed.
Yep, sure did. Fast.
Still trying to run the inside zone. They just couldn't get it in there. Score is tied 50 all, and we're approaching the 5-minute mark.
Six total touchdowns in that third quarter, Herb.
And it hasn't stopped in the fourth either. Trips to the bottom of your screen. They're going to set back. Throw the double out. He's got him. First down. That's a good play. Hold on to the football.
Yep, I thought he was going to bottom of your screen. I thought he was going to Johnson for a moment there. I was like, oh, no, please don't.
Well, they ran that double. It's a fade with a double. So Pomeroy first down. Clock running at about 4:25 left to go in this one. And they're going to call him off. He would have picked up the first down, but the two receivers out here didn't declare whether they were on or off. So it'll be a 5-yard penalty. It'll be a 1st and 15.
Boy, oh boy. They're trying to the receivers over there trying to figure out who was supposed to be on the line, and oh boy.
And somebody said it was my fault, and again, you hate to see those small mental mistakes because they're the one that really cost you towards the end of a ball game. 4:11 as the clock stops on this one with the penalty.
The good news that is 4th and 15. Now the clock is rolling.
Yep.
And you still are in good position here. You're across midfield, and try to get this go ahead score here with under a minute, maybe.
They're not running press coverage anymore. It's all going to be short stuff. He's going to throw this one out of bounds over the top of everybody.
Just nothing doing there. The only thing that you can do there is he is kind of hemmed in, nowhere to scramble really. Good coverage downfield by the Knights.
2nd down and 15. 3:48 left to go as the clock stopped with the incomplete pass.
If I remember correctly, both teams still with 2 timeouts, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Both of them have called one. One of them was on an extra point. Actually, both of them were on extra points.
Well, 2-point conversions.
Yeah. And one of them converted and the other one didn't.
Here's your press cover. No, he backs off of it.
Okay, we got him on and off. Here it comes. Doubled. Boom, stuck it in there. He's got it inside the 25-yard line.
And that's a great job.
And there's a penalty flag on the play.
There's a back here. Oh, boy. Hope it's not holding.
And they're going to bring it back. It's holding.
Man. Oh, man.
Penalty flag on the play. They call the hold against St. Mary the Woods. That was a really nice throw and a good execution on the square in. He ran that dig route. Nobody was on him. They're going to mark off the 10 yards from not the spot, it's from the line. So now it's 2nd and 25. And on this one, you don't want to pick up all 25. You want to pick up about 10 to 15 because you just want to give yourself that chance. 3:40 and the clock is running. Motion out. They're going to try to pull it down the sideline. He's got the out man complete. And it's out of bounds. Is it out of bounds or did it fumble recover?
It was out of bounds. Are they going to say incomplete?
They're going to say incomplete pass.
Yeah.
Lucky on that one. That's a good route. They had him down there, and he's just got to pull that in and not fumble it in that situation. But a great hit by the player from the Knights as he hit him right as he made the turn.
Now you're in a tough situation. You got 3rd and 25 here. You know, that penalty really sets you back, you know, behind the chains here. 3rd and 25. Could have had, you know, half of that back, a little bit more than half of that back. If we get the completion there, it would have been about 3rd and 8.
That was exactly where they needed to throw the football.
Yeah.
Now with 2 deep in the secondary, you're forced to either take the shot on the deep one here on the left side, or they went down the middle almost.
Just too high for the big tight end, Munoz.
And I'll tell you what, Munoz had that touchdown the last time. Yeah. If he'd have gotten his hands on the football, you could have seen him try to run over, around, and through people. Here comes the punt team with 3:27 left to go in the ball game.
Oh, boy, oh, boy.
So the Pomeroys are forced to punt. 4th and 25.
Penalties and turnovers, Herb. They just come back to kill you all the time.
They don't have enough. Doesn't look like enough people on the line of scrimmage. Got it off, but barely.
Get on it.
Tough bounce, tough snap, and immediately picked up, and here comes Bellarmine. Now here's the problem with what the Knights have to work with. A clock with 3:18, and they don't want to score quickly. They want to move it down and literally score on the last play if they can with 3:18. And with the running formations they give, that's a possibility.
That's what they've been doing all game, though. They haven't been in any hurry all game long. There hasn't been very many quick strikes. And so, you know, they're still going to run the ball. Have 2 timeouts left.
They're going to put the back over to the side, and here comes inside zone.
Oh, bad snap.
Bad snap. Tough. They got him open and on the side.
Got to be low.
Incomplete. Did I hear a second whistle in the secondary?
I don't know what the second whistle was, though.
Was not a penalty. It'll be 2nd down, 2nd and 10. Almost became good fortune for St. Mary the Woods. They'll try it again. Ran over, got the play. 15 seconds on the play clock. Clock is not running from the incomplete pass. They're going to set it inside. Here it comes, inside zone power. They missed him, but they did pick him up in the hole for a 2-yard gain.
Just picked the wrong gap there. Came that pressure, and Reed went the other direction. Got a couple of yards. Going to set up a big 3rd down once again. Been saying it all game long. Bellarmine time after time again has had 3rd down after 3rd down, especially in the first half. They complete about 30% of their 3rd downs. Let's see what happens here on this one.
2:40, the clock's running. Big 3rd down play. Wrong formation. They're moving 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. And he snapped the football, got a blitz up the middle. They could have gotten to him, and they did. And it's down. 4th down. You need a timeout to stop the clock.
I wouldn't stop it.
And he takes the timeout. 2:12 left to go. 4th down, and now Bellarmine is going to be forced to punt. with 2:12 left to go. Now it's St. Mary the Woods' chance. And since St. Mary the Woods has seen Bellarmine with a cover 2 defense, they have not been able to throw the ball deep, and so it's changed how they've tried to attack this defense. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Indiana Sports Network.
When you're buying a car, getting a mortgage for your dream home, taking out a personal loan, or growing your small business, you know exactly what you need. At Crane Credit Union, our personal banking experience can help you get there. We are here to make your life easier so you can focus on what really matters. Visit cranecu.org to see how we can help you reach your goals. Crane Cares, Crane Credit Union, committed to investing in you and your community.
I wouldn't. Again, we're talking about, are you going to go for the punt block or not? I'm not necessarily going to go for that when I trust my offense, but pretty tough one. But again, St. Mary the Woods has had problems fielding the punt. 2 times. They fumbled it.
Yeah. If you have to move for it, let it fall to the turf. That's kind of where we are at this point.
Yeah, the block's not in. They're just going there.
Yeah. That's a liner, too. Let it fall. Let it fall. There you go. That's okay.
And St. Mary the Woods didn't lose anything on that one, and here it comes. It's the Woods with the football, 2:03. They need to travel about 78 yards to score. They have 1 timeout left.
You work that in your practices, a 2-minute drill at every level of football. You know, you got to get down the field. You know how many timeouts you have. You work that at the end of practice and you see what you can do here.
Every day.
This is where it's at. Homecoming win in front of a large crowd and a great day here at J. Barrett Field. Stay top of the conference if you get this win. I mean, this is big right here.
Here it comes. They got the snap. Tight end was open. He didn't see him. They're going to take it deep. He throws it out, and the reason he throws it out so he doesn't lose yardage.
First. No, he went out of bounds first, they said. Went out of bounds.
Ooh, that's not
big
good.
Loss. Big loss.
Lost about 4 yards.
Yep. And stopped the clock.
Either way, it was going to stop it.
Yep.
Here it comes. Again, they got 3 receivers here to the bottom of the screen, which are on the wide side. With a right-handed quarterback, it's tough to roll that way. They're going to try to roll. They chipped him with the tight end, had a man, missed it. Incomplete pass.
Oh. Wow, now you're in danger of punting from your 10-yard line or so.
With a minute.
Giving this ball right
minute
back.
30. Yep, that's the tough part about this one. That's just how the game's played. You got to get this first down.
Got it. You have to. You have to.
Here we go. Trips again, bottom of the screen. The tight end's been the guy that's been open the last 2 times. We'll see if he finds him open again. He is. Right there he is. He's got him. Munoz powers it up.
Yeah.
He's not going to get it.
No, you need that last down.
And now they're going to be forced to punt. Somebody's going to have to call timeout here, and that's on the other team. It'll be injured player, but they still should be able to run the clock.
Yeah, I think you got a cramp maybe. And,
and that's the same player that had the cramp earlier. So Murray will step off the field. 2 players with cramps. There's another one from St. Mary the Woods had cramps. 4th down. That clock should run. Pulling them out. Here we go. 1:34 left to go. We'll see if they want an actual timeout or not. That's what the official's asking. You want the timeout or the clock to run? That clock should run.
Yeah, well, the play clock's not running.
No, because they'll have to reset it. Depends on what he does with it.
Well,
he's going to hold it up.
There he goes. There he goes.
Oh, he just chopped it in.
Yeah, there he goes.
Ooh, they're bringing everybody. Here it comes. Tough snap. Got it up. Got it off, but it's blocked partially. And it's down right there. Literally a 5-yard punt. Yeah. And here comes Bellarmine with the football. In good field position. They're at the 33-yard line. Again, the top 2 teams in the Midwest Sprint Football League. It's 50-50 with 1:28 left to go in the ball game.
Boy, just saw Caden Castile kind of limping back onto the football field just a moment ago, as we'll see what he's got. And there's a lot of conversation going on here. I don't know what we're trying to figure out here at the end of the football game. Figure out which football to use, where to spot the ball. I don't know what's,
Here it comes. You can look right down the middle. They're going to run it. They went off the edge. They know they've got a chance to get in field goal position. They ran it down there. Now they're in field goal position.
Yeah, they are. Minute 22, clock stops.
Minute 22, and they need to run it down if you're Bellarmine.
Got to stay in bounds there. Got to stay in bounds if you're running that ball with Gant. I think with Gant, find a way to stay in bounds.
Worley comes in. Luke Worley. He's quarterback the whole day and done an excellent job. He's very consistent in what he's done. I formation. Tyler Smith at the wing. Now they go to trips. They're going to move over with Reed. They're going to hand the ball in the middle, and Reed's making plays right now, right up the middle.
Very close to a first down, about a half yard to a yard short.
And they're going to let her run down.
Yeah.
3rd down. They got a yard to go. One timeout remaining for them. Bellarmine with one timeout. They may sneak this. They did. He's got the first down and more. Inside, and he's down to the 18-yard line. First down, clock stops, they'll move the chains. 42.8. They're going to let this go down to the last second and spike the ball.
Well, there's your timeout. Bellarmine calls that timeout here. They still have one left, right?
Should have one more left.
Yep.
And then they'll try to get everybody on board to do it.
Yeah, so you're going to run one more play, which, if you have 2 timeouts, call timeout here, get everybody on the same page, run your play, call another timeout when you're ready to kick the field goal, unless you can punch this thing in. So, just when you're playing a good team, I don't care where you're playing, a home, road, the moon, doesn't matter. If you're playing a good team, you have to be sound in every phase. I know last week Coach Powell talked about he thought it was the best game. They were sound in all 3 phases. But then almost more importantly, turnovers and penalties.
And those are the two
areas that have just been disastrous for the Palmers today and have cost them. Without those penalties and without, more importantly, those turnovers, you're blowing them out right now, potentially. I mean,
But that's not the way the game's played, and we all know that.
Nope.
I mean, you can make mistakes and still go. Here they come out, and here it comes. It's Power Flow Reed. Put it in. Oh, he puts Power off the edge, and they got him wrapped up pretty quickly.
Yep. Sets it up for the field goal kicker. Put it on the right hash, or left hash, excuse me.
Got it set up down there, and they're going to run this all the way down, called timeout. And then they'll be ready. Oh, no, they went for it quick. 13 seconds.
They ain't going nowhere. unless they want to respot them up.
And they spiked the ball.
For what?
Now, I think maybe they didn't have that extra timeout.
Okay, but then why do you spike it at 8.7 seconds then?
Don't know, because if you scoop this one and score it, you have to kick it off.
I thought they had a timeout, but the only thing I'm thinking, with it being third down, if you're going to kick the field goal here on third down, if something goes wrong and you have a timeout, you give yourself time to fall on it, and then but I don't know if if they have that timeout. I thought they did.
From a legal standpoint, if you're going to spike it, it has to be an immediate spike. You
Play
can't
clock's
wait.
at 2. Play clock's at 1. They didn't get the play off. Now they're saying to reset the play clock. yeah, okay. All right. Now they said to reset the play clock and it's running. Now they're going to reset it again. Yeah.
Here it comes.
It's kind of confusing here.
Whoa.
It's confusing.
They're handing up the middle. He's going to bust it. No, he didn't.
No, he did not. And please don't be a late flag. And it's not.
Here it comes.
I don't understand potentially leaving yourself open for a potential fumble. Somebody's stripping at the ball. You can call the timeout with 3.3 seconds. They did have one more timeout. Now it's fourth down. You'll kick your field goal. But I didn't see the point in the spike and running one more play.
37-yard field goal. 37-yard field goal to end the ball game. So as they line up to kick this one, and St. Mary the Wood's going to call that timeout.
I was going to ask, now this is, Pomeroy still have one left, or is this the last one? I was thinking,
the last one.
When they line up, try to ice somebody that calling the timeout. We call the timeout a little early to talk about it, but okay, either way.
Again, a 37-yard field goal to win the ball game, or it forces overtime on a miss.
It was 3:03 left in the game. We had a change of possession. I was thinking to myself, man, this feels like overtime.
Doesn't it? It does, but at the same time, both these teams have just battled it out.
They have.
You're seeing players cramp on both sides.
That's right.
There's a lot of plays on this one. Yeah. I put this on my huddle account and watch this thing. It'll be hours worth of it.
Right.
37-yard field goal attempt to win the ball game. Kick is up.
He missed it.
He missed it.
Oh, my.
Overtime.
Wide right.
Missed the kick. Ben Valley missed the kick.
Man, I thought they rushed that. I'm watching them. The play clock hadn't really even started.
39.
The officials had just gotten into the end zone to set up for that.
We'll go down. It starts at the 25-yard line. Each team gets a chance to possess the football in overtime. It's similar to the high school version, except it's much longer. The time limit is off except for the play clock. So you just have to have the play clock going. And you battle it out until somebody finishes and wins. A lot of people are looking and saying, well, isn't it kind of like overtime in the NFL? No, it's not. It's very similar to the high school version, except it's much longer. High school version is 10 yards and in. This is 25 and in.
Like I was saying before just a moment ago, I thought they went early. The officials had just gotten to the end zone to set up for that kick. And then all of a sudden it's being snapped. And I said, boy, it's kind of a rush. Then it ends up,
Boom.
Ends up pushing this thing to the right. Pomeroy is very fortunate. Talk about new life here in this situation, and boy, just so I guess even sometimes you can just say lucky with the situation they've been given here to try to pull out this homecoming win.
So a lot of high school players have been through this. It takes a while. I'm old enough to say this.
Okay.
This is really weird. I think I played in, or I was at or played in the first overtime game in Indiana high school history.
Right?
That would have been a long while ago. We ended up winning, and we won the game, moved on, and were beaten in the state final game that year, 1977.
You know, 1977 was a banner year. That was the year I was born.
Yeah, I know.
The world changed that year, buddy, let me tell you.
But with that opportunity, that's what's going on. My wife's laughing at me going, hey, doesn't look like we're going to this one ball game you have tonight. I have another ball game to go to after this one. We'll see. This game has been long and awesome.
It has.
And not awesome from a coaching standpoint, but definitely for the spectators.
Yes.
Oh, my. What a good one.
We thought this might be an exciting game, and it just lived up to the billing. Boy, how awesome would it be to get another one of these in the playoffs, huh? Get another matchup of these two fine teams. Could happen.
And St. Mary of the Woods won the toss. They're going to defer and go to the second time. So now it is this. Okay, they'll receive or they'll have the football. Bellarmine will have the football. They have the first chance to score on this one. They're going to go down there. They're going to defend. It's down there. Here it is. He's saying this is what's going to happen. Again, they're pointing. They'll go from right to left. Bellarmine will have the football to start the overtime period. The first time you can go for one, and from then on, everybody has to go for two. You notice I said the first overtime.
Time. Yeah.
So you can tie after the first one, and then the second overtime, you must go for two.
I just set the, had to get on my app and set a bunch of games to record. So the rest of the weekend, I'll be trying to catch up on games I didn't get to see today. All today's football, I'll try to watch tomorrow.
Sure.
NFL doesn't matter to me till tomorrow night. I'm a 49ers fan, so I'll be tuned in for that. But I can spend tomorrow kind of catch up on college football.
Here it is, the ball at the 25-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, Bellarmine. With that opportunity, if they can kick a field goal, that doesn't matter. But when they would have to hold St. Mary of the Woods on their possession.
Right.
Each team possesses the same number. If there's a pick, it's not blown dead till they make the play end. But you don't get a chance to take it from that point. Here we go. Overtime and St. Mary of the Woods. They're looking to run the football on the inside. They play action pass. Got a man in the flat. He just chucks it.
Yeah, he had to.
And he had to.
Yep. Boy, I'm telling you what,
he didn't even look at that one.
Harvey's got some serious closing speed, doesn't he?
He does. He can run.
Boy, I'd love to see him on a relay team. Wow. I'm going to guess that he probably ran some relays in high school down in Georgia.
DeLon Harvey with the pressure. We'll see if they get another one. Notice they passed the ball on the opener. I don't know if I'd be passing it with them. They've run the ball very effectively. We'll see if they try it this time. Nope, they're going to throw it. He's got the flat guy, almost picked.
Boy, I'm telling you what,
that was close.
He had three Pomeroys right there, and I couldn't see which one of them was that tipped that thing away. But boy, that was into some heat.
They came hauling on it.
Now you're looking at 3rd down, Herb, and once again, you were mentioning, I'm surprised they didn't run the ball on 1st and 2nd down.
With the power running game they've had with Reed and the success they are moving the football, for them to come out and throw the first 2 times sets up they're going to have to throw this one. They have not run a screen pass. It's a perfect time for a screen. Harvey got him sacked and took him out of field position.
Guess who?
Harvey, it ain't over. It's not over. They got one more play.
It's a big play right here. It's going to be a long 4th down. And, of course, they've converted on some of these longer third downs or so.
And they've thrown it deep. When they do, they've thrown it down the seam. And when I say that, that's right down the hash marks. 4th down. Tyler Smith's been the guy they've gone to, number 12. He lines up at the top of the screen.
Play clock stopped at 17.
Here we go. Move him over. They're going to throw. There's a screen.
Nope,
they went to the middle one.
Got to make the tackle.
Oh, my.
What a hit.
And that stops their possession. And here we go. It's St. Mary of the Woods football. They'll have it with a chance to win.
Are you surprised they threw that screen?
No, that's what you understood. I'm like, throw the screen. They should have thrown it on 3rd down and not
on 4th down. Not on 4th and 17 or whatever that was.
And I actually liked the play. It was kind of cool because I know what it was. They split them and put the tight end in the middle. And to St. Mary of the Woods' credit, the middle linebacker stayed put. Did a nice job. It's very similar to a mesh concept.
They had about 3 defenders right there as well. So I just didn't think they have very much possibility to go.
Okay, here it comes, and they're running their cover 2 package like they ran the whole second half. You can run the football on this. And there it goes, right up the middle, and that's a pretty good play. That's a 5-yard gain.
They'll take that, walking and running.
They spread them out wide. The middle linebacker can't do anything, and if you're lining up the middle, want it bad enough, you're going to get a 1st down on this. 5 in the box, 5 to block him. They're going to hand it. Nope, he kept it. He runs. He's got the edge.
Looking for a block.
He got it. Close. He's really close to the 1st down.
He reached his arm out to try to get that 1st down.
2 yards to go.
Yeah, he's looking for a block there. Couldn't quite get one more block.
Got right off the edge, really close to that 1st down mark. But he's short. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. This is 4-down territory. You can no mistake about that one. And still they have not loaded the box. He can run this right up the middle. Should be able to pick it. Hammer right up the middle. He's got it, and he's inside the 10-yard line. Really good play calling by St. Mary of the Woods as defensively they have to come out of this set. This doesn't help Bellarmine at all because they have 2 safeties deep, 5 in the box. All you got to do is run the football. If you ran an ISO play and let the quarterback keep it, they'd score.
You might do it right here.
Hand it inside. He's down to the 5. Down to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 5. Boy, what a homecoming if they pull this one out. Absolutely crazy. Again, are they going to go man yet?
They should.
Yep, they just went man.
Yep.
So now you're not going to run. You throw the slant and you score.
You're going to run it anyway.
Boom, he's close, but he's down to the 2. 3rd down, and people are going, oh, we can do it again. This is tough. This is 3rd. You got 2 downs to score. You're at the 2-yard line.
3 points will still win it.
Yeah.
But do you trust?
But see, the issue is now they're all man. And when you're all man, they're going to load the box, which they have not loaded the box till just this 2nd down play.
Ball's out!
Fumbled it. Double overtime. Fumbles recovered by Bellarmine. Now it's St. Mary of the Woods time. They're going to have to get the football again. Let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back. You're watching Indiana Sports Network.
A+ Printing is your best place for uniforms, programs, T-shirts, and hats, plus screen printing, business printing, and documents. Get all your promotional items, including koozies and coffee mugs. Just give Kevin a call. A+ Printing does it all.
I'm All-Pro running back Jonathan Taylor for York Automotive. York is my #1 pick for your next car, truck, or SUV. Shop from over 600 vehicles at YorkAutomotive.com today.
You're #1 at York.
You are watching St. Mary of the Woods Sprint Football on Indiana Sports Network.
And we'll do it one more time. So a 2nd overtime. You want to talk about exciting. every play, you're just sitting on the edge waiting for something to happen, and it keeps happening.
Yeah, some of it is bad. Bad things keep happening.
Here we go, inside zone. You can see it's going to – nope, he went for it. Should be running. Got a man right in the middle. Got him.
What a stick.
No, what a catch. He stuck him, and he caught the football for a first down.
I tell you what, is that Munoz again? I think on that
Munoz again with the catch.
Lance Wager on the hit.
Munoz looked very good on that one. He caught it and made some yardage. They still can get a first down at the 5. He inside zone. There it goes right down in there. He picked up 6. They're going to say 5 on that one.
Look out.
They pick up 5 yards.
Boy, I don't know who this is. This lady's been giving what for all game long, man. She has been spurring on these Pomeroys, doing some coaching from the stands here.
Second down. Again, looking at this one. Still got that safety over the top. Sticks him right. Dropped the ball, and it's picked. Nope. Is it picked?
No,
nope, he dropped it. Almost had it picked. He should have caught it. No one was there.
It's a little high, but yeah, you got to come down with that ball. Have to come down with that ball.
Third down and 5. They do have it at 5 yards. 3rd and 5.
I wonder if we heard footsteps as well. You knew you were going to get popped.
Well, they're going at it pretty hard.
Yeah.
Here it comes. Second overtime. Tie score 50 all. 3rd down. Goes. Should have run it. Got a man down the middle.
Yeah.
Nope. Missed that one. Now you're 4th. Now here's the issue. This is the one that's tough. Because if you go for it and kick the field goal,
no, I'm going for it.
Then you're going to give them a chance to go down, score a touchdown, and win.
I'm going for this. There's been too many problems with snaps. You got to keep the offense on the field.
And then you also, if you're going for it, are you going to throw this one in the end zone, or are you just trying to go for the first down? The last time they threw that curl route, it was open, and he stuck it in there, and he just didn't get it pulled down.
Timeout by the Pomeroys. This is a big play. Obviously going to talk about this, but one thing we haven't seen in a while, the little fade to the corner, and I think that's been open. It depends. I'll be interested to see what the coverage is. I mean, if we get that press coverage, it depends on what we got.
It won't be press.
I would think that's what I don't think so either. But
the issue is going to be who you're going to try to set up, and Munoz has been a guy, but you got to get him in a position where
you line him
curl.
up then? Where do you line him up? You line him up in the slot?
They've had him at double slot, and they're going to man up everybody. They're going to man them all up and cover 2 over the top.
Line him up the slot and send him to the corner?
I think you put him on a double move and get him a route.
Okay. Is he a double move kind of guy?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I'm going to tell you this: everybody in this league is a double move guy.
Calvin Jassy, where's he lining up? Calvin Jassy.
It's A formation. They're going to run. They're going to run. They got me on this one. A formation. They're going to run a guy out of the backfield and see if they can hit him. They set him up to the right side. Boom. Throw it. Throw it up. Did he catch it?
No, he did not. Did he? I thought it was an incompletion. Herb. What's the call? What's the signal? Incompletion. Yeah. Incomplete pass.
Incomplete pass. They went to halfback pass.
That's going to be on the Pomeroys.
We'll see if there's a flag. There is a flag. We just have to see who it's on.
Hopefully it's not personal foul.
Well, it's going to be unsportsmanlike one way or the other. Depends on where it's located. Could be the taunt, move him clear back. It's a dead ball, unsportsmanlike foul, and it's going to go against St. Oh, it's going to go. and they're going to take it on the possession because it's dead ball.
Yeah.
So instead of being the ball at the 25, now the ball's going to be at the 40-yard line. That's going to help St. Mary of the Woods, but still at the same time.
Are you sure about this? They pointed,
it's the other way around. It's on St. Mary of the Woods.
It's on St. Mary of the Woods.
So 25, it's on the 12, half the distance.
Penalties and turnovers, man. Been the difference.
It'll get you every time. Here comes the power eye. They're going to hammer it in.
What they should have done the first time.
And there it comes, and he's got the gap, and he picked up about 5. Don't be surprised if he does it again.
You do that 3 more times if you have to.
Well, and the reason why is they're pretty physical.
They are. They've been having St. Mary of the Woods are having a hard time stopping that, especially in the second half. They've been running Reed so well and spelling him with a Gant from time to time. But Reed has just been such a physical back, such a presence here for these Knights.
Power eye. Hammered it off the edge. He's going to go in. Touchdown, Bellarmine. They win the ball game in double overtime. Double overtime victory, 56-50.
Oh, wow. Wow.
56-50. What a ball game. And you know these two teams are probably going to face each other again. What a tremendous ball game on both of them. We'll watch him go through the line here for just a second, but wow.
What a game, Herb.
Turnovers and penalties were the killer for St. Mary of the Woods, but you want to talk about ball movement, going up and down, and spending several hours doing something you like, and that's watching football. If you're watching online with us, we sure appreciate your patronage. And again, we thank you for watching this ball game. Final score, Bellarmine 56, St. Mary of the Woods 50. Again, we'll be back on the air in 2 weeks here where Quincy University will come to town and take on St. Mary of the Woods Pomeroys. Again, we'll say so long this evening. You've watched Indiana Sports Network.
When you're buying a car, getting a mortgage for your dream home, taking out a personal loan, or growing your small business, you know exactly what you need. At Crane Credit Union, our personal banking experience can help you get there. We are here to make your life easier so you can focus on what really matters. Visit cranecu.org to see how we can help you reach your goals. Crane Cares, Crane Credit Union, committed to investing in you and your community.
You are watching St. Mary of the Woods Sprint Football on Indiana Sports Network. This program is a copyrighted production of Indiana Sports Network and cannot be shown, reproduced, or redistributed in any way or in any form without prior written permission from Indiana Sports Network.